Mazi, bring your hand down.
Okay.
Yes. So just a brief, just a brief something on what is going on here. Please, you know, a lot of people are coming in here to disturb this fundraising. So it has become necessary that we control it this way, so that nobody will just come and unmute himself or herself and start playing music and start playing videos and all that. You know, because we know that this is going to happen, and so we are prepared for them. And that's the reason why we are going this. It may be delaying, it may be slow, but at least we'll be very, very secure and do the thing we want to do here, and everybody will be happy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate.
Somebody was speaking from the zoo.
There are a couple of hands that are up. Okay, Emeka, go ahead.
Good evening, everybody from here.
Good evening.
Sorry, I'm coming in late from Trinidad and Tobago.
Wow.
I am an optometrist by profession, and I'm from Anambra State, Ihala local government area, or Sumogo.
Wow.
And by the grace of God, I'm the coordinator, IPOB in Tobago.
Wow.
So I am very blessed to be on this platform this evening, or getting the opportunity actually to partake. It's a wonderful thing we are doing, and history will remember what we do. And I want to thank Mazi Simon immensely for his work. He has kept us all educated in this whole process. And all thanks to Almighty God as well for Mazi Nandi Kanu. Without him, I don't know where we would be today. Without much ado, I am going to support this project, ESN project, with $2,000.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Phone number.
Mazi, do you mind giving us your number, or you want to put it on the chat?
I will put it perhaps on the chat, or you can write it down.
Okay, please give it to us.
Okay, the code is +1868.
Plus
1868
1868
317
Okay.
317 3014. That's Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
2014 or 3014?
3014.
3014. And
if you people keep quiet, we will get it right.
Who is that making noise? I'm making in your move.
Go ahead.
I've muted the person.
Did you get it?
The last four.
Yes.
Okay, let me just repeat. 1868 317 3014.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you.
Sir.
God bless you. Appreciate it.
What is his full name again? Sorry.
From Osumowo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nihiala.
Local government area.
Yeah, right. Biafra land. You're right.
Yes. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Forever.
All
No
hail
going back.
Biafra.
Thank you.
Simon Eba.
Ndewo.
Dalo rinne fi na mere ndị bayi, and dalo maka ndị na-etinye n'ụlọ akwụkwọ.
Thank you very much.
Udo dịrị gị, Chineke ga-agọzi gị.
Amen.
Thank you.
Ihe niile na-eme ndị Biafra, Chineke ga-eme gbadoro gị fancha.
Amen. His future generation.
Every day.
And Simon's future generation will receive the reward.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Ifeanyi Morgan, you're on the spotlight if you want to speak.
Oh, Sister Ifeyinwa.
Okay.
Ifeanyi Morgan, you're on the spotlight if you want to speak.
Sister Ifeyinwa has to unmute herself.
Unmute.
Go ahead. Ifeanyi Morgan, please.
Okay. Onogano mugwa.
Yes.
I know again.
Ndewo na ụmụnne m na ụmụnna m. Chineke nọnyere unu niile.
Anyekwala gị nwunye m.
Ezi ọrụ unu na-arụ, Chineke ga-akwụ unu ụgwọ n'aha Jizọs.
Amen.
Ekpere m na-agara onye isi, onye ndu anyị, Chineke were nye anyị n'aka. Ọ gaghị ekwe ka ọ pụla ha anyị n'aha Jizọs.
Amen. Ise.
Anyị ruo na njedebe n'aha Jizọs.
Amen.
Simon, ekene dịrị gị. Ana m ege program gị mgbe niile.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even though onye nke zara aha mma himself, Christian Opera, nye wa my mother's name. Mụnwa wo awụ m onye Mbaise, alụkwana m dị n'Owerri.
Oh, yes. Ndị Owerri anyị ndị ọpara.
Ọ masịrị m na m ga-esoro ụmụnne m ndị IPOB. N'agbanyeghị oke ọbụla ọha m aka bịara m ọhụrụ, mana e nwere ndị were n'ụlọ. Aga m agara ikekwe asị m gacha lọta ma gakwute. Ọ ya anyị na-ezite ya nga ọwụla nwambe were agbada ọbara ya eweta aha. So Chineke na-agọzi unu nwa na ihe niile unu na-arụ, ụmụnne anyị ndị nwaanyị, ọrụ niile unu na-arụ na ndị ọka na masị Chineke unu ogologo ndụ na ahụ ike. Ka ọ ghara ịwụ ihe lara n'iyi n'aha Jizọs Kraịst onye nwaanyị. Adịkwa m mbụ anyị na-enyetụkwa nwa obere maka anọ m na California here. So anyị na-enyekwa mana nke taa officially asị m ka m kwe nkwa 1,000.
Thank you.
Yeah, there is a wow, my sister. Thank you.
Phone number?
Nye m mgbagide ụkwụ n'obodo a.
Oge nye gị n'aha Jizọs.
Ị ga-enye anyị fonu gị ka ị ga-etesịla anyị ya na fon nọmba gị.
Ị chọrọ inye anyị ka ị chọrọ iteksịrị anyị ya na chat?
Aga m enye unu ya ugboro 3 maka enwe maka
Instrumental payment.
Yes.
Nsogbu anọ.
Ihe
na-aga gị phone number gị.
Okay, number 510 510 363 6147.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Amen. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Chineke na ọrụ unu.
Amen.
Thank you.
If you want to make a donation, raise your hand either virtually or physically. Okay, Paul. Okay, I will send you to unmute yourself and I will spotlight you.
Okay, I'm continuously being muted. There was 2 donations. I like to take notice of this.
Paul,
Okay.
Kevin Owa from Switzerland made a donation of $200. His number is +1 41 79 232 2874.
Yeah.
Kevin Owa.
Owa.
Okay.
200. Mute yourselves. And then Patience Obaseki. Patience Obaseki made a donation. $200. Then the number is +44 78 63.
I misremember.
+44 78 63 28 45 61.
Number.
He's from where?
London.
London.
UK.
London number. It says
There's a lot of numbers.
And the first one is from where again, please?
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
So how much did the Basiki give?
200.
200.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Oh yeah, £100, right? £200.
Yeah, he said you get in touch with him. The number.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Oga Paul, you have the floor.
Okay, are you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear
Yes.
you.
I'm going to take Udo Chineke, the mother of Nile, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the Almighty God. I will organic Chineke in Potara Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is not human per se, it's a spirit. Because all Chineke Potara ya, onye Chineke name ya, aga mi honeme. Ma Chineke no yene, ige mi honeme. So, ndekele Chineke, ibo meka okusare Nnamdi Kanu. And Ahambo Joe Obonia Carlo, but many people call me Paul. My family call me Paul. Mom from Paul. So, but my official name is Joe Obonia Carlo. So, Samuel.
Simon.
Sorry, I'm sorry for that, please. They are all Chineke Potaraha, because even he gave that God is because this fight is not with flesh and blood.
Yes, you're right.
For God is the one fighting this fight. Because I am weak, because also I will send my fear before you that will put into confusion those who will come against you.
Amen.
And God is doing it. So now to cut this thing short, we can donate 100 today, but I will continue to donate as time goes on. And I live in Tifton, Georgia. For some time, I joined the
IPOB.
Yeah, IPOB in Maryland. But I'm not a member of IPOB right now, but I want to be a member. But this is the distance from here to there. I've not been able to go to join, But one day I will call and make sure I went there and join.
One I'm here na Zoom.
What
they like easy. And I'm here na Zoom. Go join me.
No, I'm here in America. I'm here in US.
Okay.
In the US.
Okay.
So how much did he say?
500 for now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your number?
My number is 229-375-2999. 8591.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Onye chimere na madapina
Okay, chichi na madapina. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yes.
Onye ọzọ? I am the tax collectors.
Who is next? Who wants to be a blessing to our gallant ESN?
Come on, before. JK Fred Okoji. If we can allow him to finish up. Thank you.
No, I think he was calling from Lagos.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to
Oh, network. Okay. Mama, not here. Let me check.
On we still 173 people here. If you still want to donate $50, $100, $20, $1,000, $10,000, floor is open for you.
Biko na ụmụnne m penny wee go.
I got my 1,000.
Hello.
Okay,
I will.
Jagamba.
Thank you.
How is Ada?
Yes, so
178 people. Where are they? 176. We are waiting. 176 people in participation. Where are you? Anyway, go.
Maybe music break would help.
All right.
Let me see. If
you have Arabanco.
Yeah, we can launch our men's uniform while we are waiting for the audience.
Eric is raising his hand.
Yeah, there is hand up.
Eric, go ahead. Eric is on the line.
Go ahead. You are muted and you can speak. Go ahead.
Eric.
Eric, open.
No, he's I will lower
Eric do not have the mic on, probably on mistake.
I wanna
Prosper Jero.
No, quite Jero. Yeah, I know. Look at this is the okay.
Chizaba.
Chizaba, yeah.
Yeah, Chizaba is not feeling good.
No. Wow. I cannot really.
Yeah, Prosper, I've been given the permission to unmute yourself, but I don't think you have an audio.
Yeah, I think.
Yes,
yes.
Good evening, Onyabola.
Good evening, brother.
I found Prosper, but I don't like it. I prefer being a Chukwubozo.
Yeah, Chukwubozo.
Nice.
This is Switzerland now. To be sincere, I'm very impressed. Mali, even I my one wine sometimes. They told me wine better than this struggle. Over a few years ago. So they told me wine better than our struggle. That the Biafra will come. And she thought I was joking. I'm very, very, very happy that the woman they move where they what they call it, the struggle. If they can I know why Biafra. And that's why we'll get on a riot. That's why I don't remember up to today because of that riot. And because of the spirit of one Biafra, I'm confident, 1,000,000% confident that Biafra got better.
He said,
Biafra is here.
So much. So much. No matter what, our own contribution in the here as IPOB, our national deputy national coordinator here in Switzerland. But it's got $500 now supporting this night.
Hey,
wow. Thank you.
Please, please, wait.
He's still talking.
Please. Those boys, our young boys, where we are here. Now, what do you call it? A hamburger. What do you call it? Now, really nice things. But those guys that they are now fighting for us.
Yeah.
All the pictures of them appear a few days ago.
2 days,
all
3
those
days
killings,
ago.
2 days ago, something like that. I saw the little kids they killed. They think up to today, I even want to keep seeing those pictures. So I know here and there, I know one naira or $1 or something like that, and I cry. This is nothing. To be sincere, I prayed last night. She won't give me $1 million. Even I don't even want to take anything. I just give the $1 million to this struggle. Seeing those kids, what did they do? What? Just because they're Igbos, just because they're Biafrans.
Did you watch the segment? Dr. Nejin, no, I'm still in shock. I can't even get up and sit down. I'm just.
I he don't want to come yesterday. He don't want to tell you
the truth. This is so real.
Please, all those our young men, do not sacrifice their life. Nobody should calculate for me. No, this is not what is $500? What is it?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I am at the number. Deputy.
Yeah, number.
Number was 41 76 523 3008.
Thank you.
Please,
Thank you.
Thank you. We have about 2 people, still raising their hands. Yeah. So if I will use this opportunity to, make this presentation, we still have about 100 and something people here. If I can make this presentation and then also let the people understand what we are into, in addition to what our rapid response team, have presented here. If that is allowed, I will try to bring it. And let me ask, I don't know whether when I played the national anthem, whether it came on the screen because I don't know. Did people see it on the screen?
Yes, we did.
But not loud.
It was
not.
It was not.
Was very disjointed.
Okay.
Okay, I will try.
Can they just donate?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. So if after this Elvis, Ndubisi, and Victor DK, I can make that presentation and then we'll continue.
All right.
It's going to take just 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Mr. Victor. Go ahead. For Elvis.
Unmute yourself.
He's unmuted. He can.
No. He's still
Marty Victor, mute yourself.
We can't hear you.
He's still unmuted.
Okay, he's good now.
He's muted. I'm from mute. They're mute.
Unmute.
He's good. Go ahead, man.
It's not good.
Who's saying that things? Don't look.
He's still muted.
Okay, unmuted.
There we go.
Angela, okay.
I'm okay now.
Yes.
Okay. My name, Ahamo Victor Dike, Chukwuemeka, you know. So I'm in Switzerland for 20 years here. So I just donate $200. So I've been here within this month, you know. So I send on here.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I copy the account. So I may send it through my bank. You know. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
$200. Okay. Plus 41 78 63 77 078.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have an announcement to make.
Elvis Ndubisi, go ahead. And after that, I think Ave Maria, you can wait after the presentation. Then we continue with you. Thank you.
I have an announcement to make.
Okay, all hail Biafra.
I have Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
I have Biafra.
Biko ụmụnne m, obi dị m ụtọ na ihe anyị na-eme.
I can't see you.
And who? What's the name? Anọ m n'ọrụ.
Happen here.
Yes, that's why anọ m n'ọrụ. Achọghị m ikwu too much. Ọ ka m kelee unu, si unu jisie ike onye anyị na-emere onwe anyị. Chineke ma Nnamdi Kalụ, onye ndu anyị, na Simon Ekpu. Chineke na-edu unu, na-agọzi unu. Because it's painful. Ihe a na-ahụ na-eme na ụlọ. Very, very painful, honestly speaking. But right now, I'm a member of IPOB, but I'm a Biafra. Ihe unu na-eme ma ihe anyị na-eme, ọ dị m obi ụtọ. But oge na-adịghị anya, m ga-erejista soro na IPOB. So already enyere m $200. Enyere m already.
Thank you.
Already support. In time, I'll be supporting almost every month. Enyebukwala m before. Atụbọla m last month. Enyebola m ego through IPOB-USA. Atụbọla m before. So biko unu jide nke unu ji.
Madam, ka aha gị?
Is that Mrs. Ndubisi?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
She donated $100 in the morning, which I sent. Now she sent extra 100. Now making it 200. Yes.
Okay. Under Jacinta,
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you.
God bless you, my dear.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you.
You too.
Jacksonville is coming on board. To God be the glory. Consistency makes the difference. You guys here is getting a little bit open. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Jacksonville is coming on board. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have an announcement to make. I constantly being muted. It sets me back. I don't know why. I have 3 donations. Paul Obiago. He pledged $200. His number is 323-459-2358.
What's the name again?
Paul
Obiago.
It's from Los Angeles. 323-459-2358, $200. Did you get that one?
Yes.
Kajeson Onwenu, 313-719-7040. Donated $500. Did you get that one?
Say Kadison who? Kadison who?
Onwenu.
Kajeson Onwenu.
Okay.
Onwenu. $500. Did you get his phone number?
Yes.
Okay. Chuku Owo. It's from Germany. He donated $100. The number is +491 726 455 169. And there is, did you get that one? Okay, over.
Yes.
Yes.
And there is another contributor. His own is that he should be called because he said he makes contribution direct. So his number is +1 678.
Sorry?
9 +1 678 906 0939. That's the number, so you can call him. He didn't leave his name, but he said it goes through the public donation. And we have one calling again. If you want to hear it live, that's fine. We have another donor. It's coming live. Call out your name and where you're calling from.
How much did she donate?
Miriam Ukolacha, calling from Houston, Texas. Okay. From Imo State, yes. Yes. Yes.
I think we can continue, and then after you can update us, Mazialozie, so that you know this is
Okay. Sorry,
now.
I'm one of them.
No,
Yes, Ave Maria can talk. You know, can put your idea because you know before I got you. You gotta mute yourself.
Want me to send you the link?
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra, we held it.
I will send it to
Yes.
you.
Dalo no mu Chineke.
Hello,
Thank you.
This email out, thank you.
Yeah. I thank all of you for what you're doing for Biafra. And when I saw you people, I decided to, join this meeting because Oliver Diko kwesịrị ihe ọbụla a na-eme na nwaanyị anọrọ ya na onwere isi. Otu pụtara kịta Biafra abịago.
Amen.
Yeah, agwagidego m nwaanyị m ka ọ bịa bata na ihe Biafra. Ịchọta ihe gbasara Biafra, adị ekwute ya ebe ọ nọ, ikwu ya ebe ọ nọ, problem. Mgbe ụfọdụ ọ na-ajụ ma nna m hiwere Biafra. So, but that cannot stop me. So, but I'll try everything humanly possible to make sure she joins.
African American.
Thank you so much. Biafra, I have nothing to give to you. Only God. Only God will repay you. Without taking your time, I'm calling from Canada. I'm here in Canada anyways. So yeah, I'm from Canada now. So I'm trying to donate $200.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.
One more thing to say. I have one more thing to say. I just want you people to tell Mazen Namdekano that the zoo has already fallen. The zoo I collapsed go already. He should just keep firing.
He said,
dying horse, shaka.
Yes.
Zoo had to go. They have collapsed.
He knows that too.
So God bless all of us.
Amen. God bless you too. Amen. Watching
I can what a number.
Name. Watching name
and number. Ave Maria.
Yeah. 587 500 4042.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a business.
I'm gonna wait to Akagi.
Oh.
That one.
Father Donatus, I have just tried to unmute you now. So can you unmute yourself? And you left about 4 times and you have rejoined 4 times. So can you unmute yourself and take the floor? Father Donatus, please unmute yourself.
I have an update.
Okay.
Miriam Okorocha.
Okay.
Number is 713-902-2404. Donation is $100.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and there's a German number that appeared. He never said anything. He hung up. So, but I got the number. So I don't know if his line broke up or so, but I'm waiting for him to rejoin us. Then I know what to do.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. I'm going to make it flash. If flash, this is my presentation done, and then I continue.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're gonna put the video now.
Yes.
All right. So the video may be disturbing. So when you are watching this video, you pay attention that our women are not only powerful in the US. Our women on ground, they are doing something that men are not doing. I would like to, let me give you a detailed date or time of these incidents that I'm about to show you now. Just a moment. And so it is quite touching to see what the role our women are playing in restoration of Biafra is commendable, and we must appreciate them. This was in 2017, precisely 18th November 2017. Our women were also part of the victim of brutality, gunshot of the Janjaweedism of the Nigeria terrorist government. Never again will that happen in Biafra land. The reason why we are here today is that ESN have come to face both our state enemies and non-state actors' enemies.
Hey.
This is exactly in 2017, October 1st, 2017. Armless Biafrans, armless young innocent Biafrans, they did not commit no crime. The only crime they committed was that they were born in Nigeria and they found themselves in Nigeria. That's the only crime. And then of course, they want to be free, they want to get their freedom, and they didn't have no arms, no machete, no wood, no nothing. And this was how the Nigerian government treated them. While we are paying, or they are paying, millions and billions of naira to terrorists in the north, this is what they subjected our people for many years. And you know, when you look at these things, you find out that there is no amount of revenge that will equal to what the Nigeria have done to Biafra people since 1960 or since 1945, to be precise.
As I'm talking to you right now, look at them here. Madam, Jukun,
This was 1st October 2017 in Onitsha. They committed no crime, no arms. And when you are looking, what you are looking at now is Adam. Don't come here. Go back. Go back. What you are looking at now is the invasion of our leader's house, Mazinam Dikano, in the same time, 2017, and this is some of the clips that you know, after a lot of people have been taken away, for people to know that we have record. We keep this record, and we are going to bring them. This is just a brief of what has transpired. Don't come here, go back, go back, go back. What has transpired for many years, and you know, so people should be able to know that we have been pushed to the wall, and we can't move the wall, so we are pushing back. They committed no crime. They committed no crime.
Just with so many people.
Now, what you are watching now, the one you are watching now is just the recent one, 2021. This last month, they gathered a lot of our innocent youth, they slaughtered them, and they called them ESN, they called them IPOB members. You can even hear in the background, that's the chant that Odeshi, Odeshi, Oshigonu. So I want you to pay attention. Adam, Adam, keep quiet and move.
No. We will not them
Hey. Hey.
What is the other phone?
These are innocent Biafrans.
Right.
Just a few days ago, the military claimed they killed ESN members, they killed Biafrans, they killed the IPOB. These are those people the military was boasting of killing. You can hear the man saying, "It don't share now." Now, what you are looking at now is the recent killing in Ebonyi State. And this is what we are fighting against. This is why you have to do everything to support ESN. They're going to kill us. We are going to kill them. At the end, we are going to be victorious. These people, they never knew, they never believed that they will wake up no more. On that fateful day, 4 villages were razed, over 100 people slaughtered in Ebonyi State. When they reported it, some people are reporting 15, some people are reporting 16, some people are reporting 25. The people on ground told us over 100 people were slaughtered. And of course, the government of Ebonyi State doing everything to hide the actual number of people slaughtered by the Fulani he claimed to know. He said he knows them, he have their contact, he knows their sponsor, he knows who did it. He was going to tell the highest authority and all that. So Governor Mahi will be held responsible for the death of all these people if we do not hear anything about the Fulanis who he's claimed to have known where they come from, who they are, and have their daughters. And this is the reason why when we are talking about the Fulanis, it is not only to chase them away from the forest. By the time we finish with them in the forest, we have to also come to the town, because the ones that are in the town are the most dangerous one. That is the people that are sponsoring those in the forest. So actually, when you look at the whole problem, you find out that we need to start uprooting them from the taproot. Where is the taproot? The taproots are those in the urban area. These are the taproots of those who are killing our people in the forest. Exactly. So when people say we have to allow them to come to the city, it is very contradictory, because you can't allow these people to stay in the city while you chase away only those in the forest. We will first of all deal with those in the forest and then come to the city, as the case may be. But by the time we deal with those in the city, at the same time, we have weakened those in the forest. That is my own understanding of how this war will be won. We have to first of all start dealing with those in the city, those big ones in the city, those big fish in the city. Exactly. Once we dealt with them very well, we will weaken those in the forest, because their blood, their power is actually coming from those in the city. So let us continue. These people are innocent people, or innocent Biafrans. They committed no crime. And remember that this is not the first time they are doing this. They have been doing it all the time, and they are going away with it. Nobody is doing anything, because the government of Nigeria is their direct sponsor. Like I normally say, everybody knows the reason why this killing is happening. The killing is not political. The killing is not ethnic profiling. The killing is a complete jihad to run over your land. So if you are part of this conference, or going to watch this conference later on, and you are pretending that everything is okay with you, you don't know whether your family is going to be next. Everybody, every one of us have one extended family or the other back there in Nigeria. These people that I'm showing you their pictures now, they never believe that they're going to be victim of Fulanis. Whenever we tell them, we have been lecturing them, any day Fulani pack their load and leave your land, don't go to sleep. That is the message. But these people, Fulani packed and left their land, the next thing, is to pay them with these corpses you are looking at now. And this is happening in Biafra land. Look at them. So if you are supporting ESN, this is what we are trying to prevent. Remember that even worse than this has happened in Nigeria, worse than this, what you are seeing now, and they have just knocked on the door of Biafra land. The Benue state has experienced even something worse than what we are looking at. So tell me, I used to tell people, I used to tell our rich men those who say they are rich. You know, some of them has been kidnapped by mere criminals, kidnappers in the East. Some of them paid even up to $1 million to get freedom. Now, if you support what we are doing to secure the land of Biafra against Fulani, against criminals, against kidnappers and all that, you don't need to pay 1 million to anybody, you know, that kidnapped you for freedom. You don't need to pay 1 million to anybody. If you get Biafra, Biafra will be secured. You don't need to be paying ransom to kidnappers. But I'm telling you today, some of our brothers have paid $1 million, one person to kidnappers. $1 million. So many of them have paid $1 million. I'm not talking about 1 million naira. I'm talking about $1 million ransom in Nigeria. So, you know, this is something that anybody watching now should know, that nobody knows when this kind of thing comes to his village, to his hometown. This is what happens in a boy state. And as I'm talking to you now, the people that committed these atrocities, they are still in Biafra land. They did not fly through the air after committing this atrocity. They didn't leave Ebonyi State to go to Enugu State. They did not leave Ebonyi State to go to Benue State. All those, they are still there because they have divided themselves, distributed themselves across Nigeria, and every person that is in a state, those who are in Enugu will be there. Those who are in Ebonyi State will be there. They will never leave until their mission is completed.
Please, that's what happened.
This is what people are going through in Nigeria, and that is the reason why we need Biafra. I did not bring a lot of the videos, but I think this will somehow make you to start thinking. In addition to what you have seen today from our other group that have made their presentation, it is something that everybody has to do something. We cannot continue to wait like this and then begin to, every time we'll be contributing and raising the money and raising the money. Money has to come. We need those people who have the money in Biafra land. We need those who are paying ransom in $1 million to pay half of it so that nobody will kidnap them. Because the point is that nobody is free. Nobody is safe. You carry police, you go to East, you come back. If a governor can be attacked, if a central bank governor can be attacked, nobody is free. Bring that money. This Biafra, we need it today and tomorrow. Honestly, we need Biafra today and tomorrow. We need Nigeria to boil. I have said it, if you are looking for referendum from Nigeria government that are sponsored, sponsoring terrorism, you are just joking or lying to yourself. We are going to face off with these people, and it is either you support what we are doing or you back out completely and don't even talk, because God will use everybody that is contributing and doing something to restore Biafra. Biafra is already here. It's just a matter of time. Yorubas are up in the game. We are waiting for the middle belt. So what we are saying here is that this thing that I'm just showing you now, nobody is exemption. Nobody is exempted. Everybody is a target. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate you so much.
I think our brother can take over from here.
Kola, go ahead.
All right. Okay, Mazi Alozi, I'm going to send you to unmute yourself, but please let the other guy, Henry Eze, speak before you update us on your on the donation. Hillary Eze, you can unmute yourself now and speak. Hillary Eze.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry, I'm driving. Agahane ebuoge already evidogum support what through the website, but I joined today, so I'm going to also support today with £200.
Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless you. You can have number you can get text around here.
Yeah, +44.
Okay.
756.
Okay.
33. 55.
Okay.
577.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi Hilary.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All hail Biafra. I may pledge 500 to just support the second. Thank you.
All right, Mazi Henry, thank you so much. I'm going to lower your hands. Mary's iPhone, please unmute yourself and then speak. Michael Barakwe, I see you.
Thank you. Oh, hail Biafra.
Oh, hail Biafra.
Biafra.
Hi, Biafra. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening. Good evening. I'll put you on spotlight.
My name is Mary Chinenye. I'm Enugu. I'm from Aningri, Nenwe. Maria, tapalando, vai pelo pato.
So happy I will know my Biafra call.
Biafra, I can't be back and you're one day. Na ihe na-eme ọ gbagwojuru onye ọbụla anya, ọ gbagwojuru everybody anya. Nna ụfọdụ since mmụọ m na-ada anwụ mgbe ọbụla m fụrụ ya, nsị ka m bịa soro nyere ụmụ nwanne m aka. Na niile bụ ụmụ Igbo. Ụmụ Igbo, shut up your mouth. So ihe nsị ka m support with 500 euro. I've been na Italy. I just kwabata from Nigeria to Italy. Maria, stop it now, faster. I just kwabata back in Italy before you hand their name video. No, buy for a video. So you can support with 500 euro.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you.
I'm working with a number again.
+39. Stop it. +3934 29 64 61 95.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Okay, I'm going to send them because of my first time but on this program. I'm about to send everything.
So why don't I get send it again, no?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
This is my
yeah. Okay, Michael Ikucha, next person will be Duke, and next will be Ifani Nwadike. After that, we will go to.
Because Mother Kuruka at the same time, Ofonye take you over. So the sister are getting
Mary.
Okay, Mary, Sister Mary
from Italy.
Mary,
Chinenye.
Okay, Chinenye, thank you so much.
Okay, let me give you all this update and then somebody else will say what he wants to say. This is from Wilfred Vincent. Wilfred Vincent. The number is 3569-921-6823. Monthly donation of 50 euros every month. Till
Thank
Biafra.
you.
Till Biafra comes.
Okay.
Yeah. Mazuche Chorikwoku, I don't know if it's ready. Mazuche, are you ready?
I think Mazi, I gave room for you.
Oh, okay. Michael Abarakwe, Ndewo.
Thank you, sir. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
I don't know how to start, but I must start from somewhere. I must start by thanking people who made this possible. And also my sincere thanks goes to my supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And to all of you, Madam Bridget Okafo, the woman I love so much, who have contributed so much. Mazi there for the Odimegwa and all of you. I don't know how to really thank you all. Chukwu Abiyama and the land of Biafra will reward you all. It is not easy. The clip or the video footage our brother Simon Ekpa just put out there, the gory, it's also horrific and devastating. The quest for freedom, we know it's not easy. Onyedu said it. They will kill us, we will kill them, and then Biafra will come. Really, it's quite devastating, but then we must be courageous and we must move on. Ndi was saying, my name is Remember. I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York, and I hail from East Alabama in Okigwe province. And I've been in this struggle since 2015 or 14, thereabout. And we are moving on. We are not relenting. And that is why we come again today. Yes. I'm supporting you with $250.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Your number, please. Thank you.
My number remains 646 236
okay.
5246.
5 what?
5246.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Biafra, we held it.
And finally, because I know there is no time, those people who contributed to this agony we are going through, it will be my sincere desire and someone who loves anthropology to tell Onyendu that we need to deploy ESN into work. If we had taken, so if ESN had acted faster, or I don't think all this would be averted. Those people who are in the government houses, who claim they are our politicians, who think they can go out and misbehave and come back, we need to make the home unsuitable for them.
Yeah.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra, we held it.
We kill our people and go and sleep freely. No, you can never. You cannot. You have mother.
Exactly. They're supposed to sleep outside.
God bless you all.
If I thought they survive.
God bless Onyendu and bless you all. All hail Biafra. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All hail Biafra.
Mr. Duke, you're next. You're next. 1 second. Let me give you the chance to unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and you can speak. You're on the spotlight.
There
we
I will do Nnamdi Awomonye Ngobala. Maybe Richmond, Texas. I served from the Nigerian Army. I was a soldier in 1986. Due to tribalism and nepotism, I left in I left the army in 1994. There was America because okay, I Brahmi. I say Giga University Gocha a commission. So we did all those things. Still don't go to the turn, but that time here we na Anam. I bet I can do more. Can that number? I will get had to royal 7. I will get 58. I say get back to next year. So make it right and make it. I think I have so I have to leave. I'm here in the Osa and the Fulani in na Nigeria. So to kwa no o kam gbenye. Me na family am na support here with the sum of $200.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Your number?
832-723-2141.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next will be Ifeyinwa Nwadike. Unmute yourself and you will be on the spotlight. You can speak.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
They will know why. Ekele dịrị unu, Chukwu gọzie unu. Ana m ekelekwa our Lord, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, na ihe niile ọ na-emere anyị. Asị m ka Chukwu okike abịa ma gọzie ya n'aha Chukwu okike abịa.
Amen.
On behalf of my family, I'm Ifeyinwa Nwadike. I'm onye Imo na Imo State. I'm Imo local government.
Okay.
So eji m $200 na support. Though ana m emekwa monthly donation for ECN $50.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. You can your number again.
516 514 4715.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
This time on Oyibo. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
All right. Next in line will be Iken and Joko. I will ask you to unmute yourself and you'll be on the spotlight.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Mazi Iken and Joko. I'm very, very excited that now, at least I'm present today now this meeting. And make a one Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now every one of us is not here today. And Mazi Simon Eba. In fact, I need I wine I wouldn't Biafra. And Mam Savruna Biafra, my dad, my uncles, even my godfather. So in fact, all women come matter now in Nigeria, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, the struggle must continue. That I gave already this burden. It's our responsibility, and I get me achieve. Everyone in Scotland, now UK. So I'm support to this struggle with my family with £300. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Biko. Your number.
Yeah. My number 077, as in 44077 890 350 92.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. $1, please. It is not too small. Only here $1 or £1. It is not too small. The next person, I will ask you to unmute yourself. I can't put you on the spotlight because you are not on video. Will be Chime's iPhone. I will ask you to unmute yourself. I will lower your hand, and then you can speak.
Makes iPhone.
Email's iPhone. If you are not speaking, I will move to the next person. All right. The next person is Esther Anukam. Esther Anukam, I will send you to unmute yourself and then you can speak.
Ndewo do.
And then one.
Chideke onye nwanyị ya gozie unu niile. Maazị Nnamdi Kalu, ESN, all these wonderful women doing this. Mo onwe m hụrụ ọgụ ahụ alụrụ ọgụ Biafra. I watched him as a child, you know, very little child, not too little, but not to know what happened. I lost a brother, 3 cousins. Besides in the Hausa, because many of my family have that is why up till now I cannot eat with Onya Hausa. I feel nana me handi bona or oriko. I think they are really with them. I can't. Came by that war. China. Chineke onye nwanyị gozie unu. Ana m eburu n'oge ka m gaa directly exactly why I'm here. Number 1, enyere m support na kembo that first fundraising I supported.
Thank you.
With 300. This time around, I am giving 200. And I have a friend because I've been, you know, carrying the gospel here in Las Vegas. And I came with COVID and we be meeting. Okay, we physical Igbo meeting. Then I'll break the news. I will make sure I make the women to start IPOB unit in Las Vegas. Meanwhile, one of the women that I spoke to, Ahaya will Justin and Walema. Number 702-273-5323. Or Chorinha $500. No, me send a detail how to do that.
I forwarded me a text.
Okay, I forwarded me a text. I didn't receive any response.
Okay, sorry.
So, I am sick and support with that. My friend, I got my way and I any legra too. No, get send there because you can hear no man. About Landi when a meeting, please, because a lot of people are not aware. I know here they carry the way by American society. About them when you meeting, all the market reach out. Let the people know. Who can video him again nulo. So Anna make a loan. Chuku goes on Nile as you are doing it.
Sister Esther, please number keganyeji huye.
Number no na text
because okay, I think I'll text them.
Okay.
Yes, you have my number. Okay.
Email Anna.
God
bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
One you unmute yourself and you take this spot.
I have.
Biafra.
Biafra.
Biafra, we held thee.
God bless our great leader, Nnamdi Kalu.
He said,
not him. I don't know what they had happened in our land now. We thank God for using him. I'm Buchinwe. I'm one of Los Angeles here. I'm Mano Biafra, come bomb since I was little. Biafra. My father is one of the army. Was war. My father was one of the army.
Wow.
The Biafra land during the time he was killed. So I was I'm so passionate for this Biafra. I can't wait for this Biafra to come.
Yeah.
And been doing my monthly payment and other things. And today I'm going to support with $200.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Because that number again.
424-240-1415.
Thank you so much. God bless you, sister.
Thank you.
All right. Next is Chibuike Nodim. I will unmute you and you can go ahead and speak. You just left. Okay. All right. Go ahead and speak. Unmute yourself and speak.
Okay. IPOB.
One family.
I think you guys are doing great. Here is Chibiken Nodim. I'm linking up from Switzerland. Ben, to be precise, I'm actually the IPOB National Coordinator here in Switzerland. And I've been following events as they happen. So I just want to encourage you guys, especially the IPOB women in the USA. You guys are rocking. And
thank you.
Thank you.
You guys are really doing a great job. We've been doing so much here to make sure we create awareness of what is going on. And really doing, I think, enough. Switzerland is, we are not much here. Our people here are not much. And the very few who agreed and understand on what we are doing are really responding. So without me going so further, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is involved in making sure that nobody is left alone. But I wouldn't drop the mic without adding something to your thought. I will say, let me just give €100 just to give a word of encouragement to others, because we've been doing it as well. So I just want to give €100 or dollar, depending on how the conversion links. But before I go out, I've been noticing a gentleman here called Uche Mbapu. It seems he doesn't know how to raise his hands up. Please, could you please invite him directly? His name is Uche Mbapu. He has been raising hand now for a long time, physical raising of hand without clicking on the right now. Please call him up. Call him up. Uche Mbapu. Uche Mbapu.
Thank you.
I just
so I'm supporting this event this evening with a sum of $100. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Because you're not a number again.
07 IPOB National Coordinator. I don't know. I see 078.
Okay, put it in the chat.
How do I text it? To whom?
Okay, the number I did not text. Come na chat. Come chat here the number now. Text here there.
Okay, good. I will. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I'm blessed.
Thank you. Please call this honorable gentleman, Uche Mbakwe. He's been raising up his hand. Thank you.
Let me respond to that, my brother.
Okay.
As much as I don't know how to raise my hand, you don't even know how to pronounce a simple name, Uche Mbakwe, and you're an Igbo.
Oh my God.
For you. All right.
One.
Forgive me.
Let me. Am I on?
Yes, you are. Loud and clear.
Your advice came through.
So let me start by appreciating everybody. I've earlier made a speech when I presented the memorabilia. And this time around, I want to go a little further. Let us be reminded by the video shown by our brother Simon Ekpa. For those of us who did not witness the previous Biafra War of 1967 through 70, this is exactly what happened that time, and it's repeating itself this time. Anyway, by the way, I'm from Umuahia North, Biafra land. I live here in Iowa, USA. I'm a veteran veteran, having served with the Biafran Army electrical and mechanical engineers as a gun fitter. I started my military career as a BOF. I was trained as a BOF member, and then later joined the workshop to train as a gun fitter. I witnessed all the air raid in Umuahia and beyond. But anyway,
That's a little bit of my background. I earlier spoke about the memorabilia and urged every one of us to come on board. This war for survival is a serious one. Let's not take it as a joke. This is a time for us to really make that sacrifice that is very, very unpleasant, though very rewarding. So by making this sacrifice, we can be guaranteed of our safety, the safety of our children, and the ones to come later. I have been a supporter of the Biafran women in America. More or less a patron for them. I will continue to support them. This time around, I am pledging $1,000 to what we're doing.
Thank
you. All hail Biafra.
Danima Ngongo. Mazuche Danima Ngongo. Yechinyereze Magakwe.
Hey, Mazimbakwe.
Thank you so much, Mazil. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. The next person that is in line will be Chime's iPhone. I will send you to unmute, and you can now start speaking.
All hail Biafra.
All
hail Biafra.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Chimeche Flam Onyema. I'm a member of IPOB Toronto, Canada, but right now I'm in Niagara Falls, New York at work. So I've been a member since Onyendu visited Canada. I met him. But before then, I've always been passionate about Biafra. I was born in Biafra and I want to die in Biafra. So without wasting much of your time, so many things have been said. I want to thank everybody. Ahamadike, our women who are the ones sponsoring and hosting this program, Simon Ekba, and a whole host of others. So, well, as you can see now, I'm still at work. I've been watching you, I've been following you since afternoon, quietly. So, and I feel that we should continue what we're doing. We should continue. People will join. People who are waiting or stand on the fence will eventually join us. So for today, I want to support the ESN and the unknown gunmen with $1,000 US.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you.
Maguti Medanima. Maguti Medanima.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
one more question is: can I use the Zelle? Can I send it through Zelle?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
that's the best way to send it. We receive it right away. Thank you,
All right.
Mazi. God bless you.
Can we have your number, please?
Okay, 606 367 0474.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank
God bless you.
God bless
Everyone.
you.
Down.
All right. The next person will be Galaxy S8 Plus. I am going to ask you to unmute yourself and then you can start speaking. Chime, I'm going to take you off spotlight and you can mute yourself. Galaxy S8 Plus, go ahead. And any other person that wants to make a donation, $10, $20, okay, Donatus Ikenachi, you will be next. Okay, actually, since the other person is not speaking, I will ask you to unmute yourself and you will be on spotlight. Galaxy S8 Plus, I'm going to lower your hand. Go ahead, Donatus.
He has to unmute
He
himself.
needs to unmute himself.
Okay, I'm going to send you to, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself again. Just press the button that is in front of you and you will be unmuted. Now, unmute yourself. All right. How's it, Donatus? It's like you're having a problem unmuting yourself. I will send you the unmute request again. All right. I will wait for Mazi Donatus. Onye ọzọ $10, $20, €10, €20, €100, 500, 5,000, 10,000. You can see the memorabilia is out. And this is how it is designed and what you will receive. It's a very beautiful plaque, and having this in your house be of a great thing to have. You can make a pledge and make your payment as you go. If any other person wants to speak, please highlight yourself, raise your hand, and I will see you and I'll pick you out. Or you can raise your hand virtually. That will bring your profile to the front. All right. A little bit of music we do for us while we Mazi Alozie, do you have any updates for us? Okay. when I'll touch on it.
What is going on? We are still, we still have a lot of people, you know, here. Our technical man, what is going on?
We need to present the men's uniform now.
Okay.
That will be the next thing to present. And just give me a second. Let me. Sorry about that. I have to stop sharing. I think men's uniform. Okay. All right. Madam Bridget, you can take it from here. I will try to enlarge it as much as I can. It's a very small picture. Okay, you can take it from here.
No, Madam Bridget.
Okay, I will send you an unmute request. Okay, you can start speaking now.
Okay, I will just introduce it and then Mary will take over. This is the men's uniform. As we know, the women's uniform was launched during the last fundraising with $4,000. Daniel bought for 2,000 and our sister Christiana Duru bought for 2,002. But this men's uniform is like even more expensive than the women's uniform. First of all, it have all the condiments and everything is sewn, ready-made for you just to put it on and then move. Look at how gorgeous that man looks. So our sister Rosemary William is going to tell us how much he thinks this men's uniform worth. I know there are so many men here. We are 156. Who will be the lucky man who will launch this uniform? Come on, men, we need to hear you talk. The men, launch your uniform, please. Rosemary.
Yeah, sister. Thank you so much. And the yeah, I'm an ndolo say that ono gronaria bro. Okay, really, ma. It's time for us to launch our men's uniform, and it's our duty to present it to you, to present this uniform to you, and then the men has to bid on it. The highest bidder will take it home. We have all the regalians complete, from the hat on the head to the necklace to the, you know, this beautiful everything that is here. You know, we are not putting price on it, because if we are putting price on it, we don't know how much we will say put on this. But if you see the pictures that Brother Simon Eber presented here today, and it will touch your heart to dig inside your pocket and support this, our launching of the men's uniform, with whatever your heart said that you should give. That would be a good thing. And then you see the pictures that the first respondents, the healthcare section, presented here today. and other brothers and sisters did some presentation of what is happening in our homeland, Biafra. And if you have followed up to notice that this week, Anambra was set on fire, and not less than 20 tall buildings. I mean tall buildings, I watched them crumble. Plus people that died inside them, plus properties that we lost. Please dip your hand inside your pocket. And if you see what is going on today, we saw the Eboyi people, that they were massacred, our brothers, our family members, young children, youths. They are coming to get us, the little ones, and slaughter us. Please dip your hand inside the pocket. And what is happening today in Nsukka since 2 days, please help us. The shirt alone, you know, the beautiful shirt, you know, if we are putting price on it, we can say 5,000, 10,000, and you're looking at the wrapper and everything, but we're not pulling it that high or where people cannot buy. Please, we are looking for the lucky person that will just give us and bid and let other people bid, and the highest bidder will take it home. Thank you. It's beautiful. Women, we have bought our own, we have bidded on our own. Now is the men's turn to dip and support. Please. Who is the first person? Raise up your hand. Who is raising hand up?
We have no men in this group.
No, we know we have a lot of men. We still have 147 people here. If a woman can also buy it for her husband, you know, a man can buy it, a woman can buy it, or for your children, raise your hand. $2,500 going. The men are not buying, no.
Onye ga-emete ha n'ụra.
Onye ga-emepe the thing, mepee. You want to get the lucky person. Get what you cheaper. Well, I cannot bid it because I can't wear men's clothes.
All the information.
Thank you.
The flyer, all right?
You're muted. Can you talk?
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, I'm not muted.
I'm not muted.
Okay, I can't go on Nelu.
No.
Oh, so.
Are you seeing double?
Okay, sister.
Not yet.
Yes. And one day, I'm sorry, I had to go out to answer a phone call.
Yeah, any lucky person, we can give it to you $1,000 and then we go. That's the lowest we can go.
I have to get in your price. Even less than that will be okay. What do you mean? When I talk one by one, you don't want that. Yeah, man.
Ya bụrụ ka ụmụ nwanyị na ụmụ nwanyị amalishie.
She launched her uniform.
Hold on. It looks
I
like
get more money like ụmụ nwoke.
Emeka Ezenyi would like to speak.
Okay. Nnaikwe Emeka. Ngozi ma ịbịala mbụ. Unmute him. Yeah, I went like I have 500. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody bidding higher than that? 500 going. 500 going.
Too cheap.
I'll make Emeka.
Somebody is saying 2,000 or something. Where is that?
Hey, 2,000. Yes, yes.
Yes, that's Maxwell did. Yeah.
Yes, hey, wow. Hey, Uncle Maxi Dayima. Onye Chinyereze na mmadụ apụghị na ya. Onye Chinyereze na mmadụ apụghị na ya.
Onye ọgbara mmadụ. Uncle.
Any uncle beat Eliana.
No,
No.
Let me come in and assist him. I'll top 500 on that.
Hey!
Wow!
Oh,
Mazimba, where the
3,000. Mazimba,
Onye Chinyereze
na mmadụ apụghị na ya. Onye Chinyereze na mmadụ apụghị na ya. 3,000 going. 3,000 going. 3,100. 3,200.
Ndị nne mama. Daalụnụ. Ụmụ iwe esi m na Trinidad and Tobago wee na-agbọso nke akwa elutere m. Mana iji kene unu n'ihe na-emere ndị Igbo niile, the whole of Biafra. Iji wee sị na ọ masịrị ya, ịma nna m jere amị a, na-ekwu maka ndị nụrụ ọgụ a, all my father, you know, and unfortunately, ọ nọọzi ya kịta, mana obi dị mma etu mụ na ụmụnne m si na participate, you know, make sure na anyị nweta Biafra. So after na anyị nwere memorabilia.
Yes.
I'm I pledge about 2,000. But I need in the bronze memorabilia.
All right.
I am upgrading to the bronze memorabilia.
Okay,
thank you very
that's
much.
5,000. Yes.
Noted.
Thank you.
Wow.
Nnaikwe Emeka dị anyị mma. Nnaikwe Emeka dị anyị mma. Onye Chinyereze na mmadụ apụghị na ya. Onye Chinyereze na mmadụ apụghị na ya.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Emeka Ezenyi, and every other person. You people have done well, wonderfully well. I have to also, you know, because I know we have spies, we have people who are just here to spy, who are representing the DSS. So let me use this opportunity to announce to them that we have received your intelligence report, the intel you have distributed to all your units in Nigeria, and I'm going to read it because this is to tell you that we are on ground, including in your offices and in your computer. Wow. The message you people are sharing now is that there is a plan by the IPOB-ESN to resume offensive against security personnel in the southeast Nigeria. Available intelligence has uncovered the dastardly plan by the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB-ESN, to resume offensive against security personnel and their bases across Southeast. In preparation for the hostilities, the group started yesterday, the 2nd of April 2021, to move their killer squad in truck through Umuahia Tower in Abia State by Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway to part of Enugu State, and would conclude the movement of both arms and the killer squad on the 3rd of, which is today, on the 3rd of 4th, 2021 at night time. A planned coordinated attack on police stations and both military and police checkpoint is built to commence at night of Easter Sunday, the 4th of April 2021. Weapons at the disposal of the group to unleash the attack include bottle bomb, locally made improvised explosive devices, locally made AK-47s, rifle, and the ones previously carted away from security agencies, pump actions, rifle, as well as sword and iron rod. Target of attack are police stations within Enugu metropolis and the environs, as well as other major cities in region, both military and police patrol team and checkpoint along the major highway in Southeast. Assessment. It is believed that the choice of Easter celebration to unleash attack is because they envisage the security personnel to lose their guard in the heat of the celebration, and members of the public will occupy themselves with merriment and moving to and fro the church centers. Such heavy vehicle and human traffic is considered a fertile ground to launch a successful operation. And this has been sent and distributed to all security, within the Eastern security region. One thing I have to let you people understand is that the propaganda that these people are bringing aboard, we are equal to the tax. And we will be dismantling these propagandas as they come. We will be getting this first-hand information from their people who they believe are also with them, because nobody believes in Nigeria. Everybody that is working with Nigeria now knows that they are just working for a living. They are just making a living on blood money. So for those of you who will be here hearing what is happening or what is going to happen, they have planned these things and they are going to orchestrate it. Our own is to make sure that we support our people who are on ground to defend our land. When this kind of report is coming, wherever it's going to come from, our own duty is to make sure we provide enough materials and granite for our people on ground. And that's what we are doing here. So these people mean business. You can imagine a country where the Fulanis being led by Sultan of Sokoto, and all of them are patron and chief chairman of board of trustee. They are being sponsored by this Sultan of Sokoto, led by other people, and nobody has declared them wanted. Nobody has declared them terrorists. Nobody has actually unleashed or staged a manhunt on these people. Until today, nothing has happened. But each time they hear that ESN is somewhere trying to protect the land against these people they are sponsoring, they are bringing military jets and everything. So it is, this is a war that has been declared on us. There is no other way to fight a war. This is a war. So for those who say that the war, the one good thing about this whole thing is that you can imagine. I want everybody to begin to think and meditate. You can imagine, had it been there is nothing like ESN. I want you to think. I want you to just think about it. What will be happening now in Biafra land? I want everybody to meditate on this. Had it been there is no ESN now, because what is happening now is what they planned in 2022. If there is no ESN now, what do you think will be happening to your villages? What do you think will be happening to your towns? I want everybody to think about this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazen.
So, in order to conclude, so the uniform is going for 3,000.
Wow.
Going.
Who made it up to 3,000?
Oh, Mazimbabwe.
Oh, it's a 500.
No, 500.
Yeah, Uncle Max in 2,000. That one 500. Then who gave them?
Oh, I am not making. So 2005.
Yes.
Okay. So 2005 going. I get married at 3. Round figure. Okay, going. 2005 1. At the count of 3. 2005 1. Going. 2005 2. Going. And 2005 gone.
So Uncle Max and Mazen Bakwe again wear their uniform. Again wear their own uniform. That's good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
These are hand-picked men. Hand-picked men. Our men supporters.
Our sister Ndidi Egemono is raising her hand, please.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Are you muted?
She's muted.
Oh, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
He has been asked to unmute.
Unmute.
I think I am unmuted.
Let me call her on the phone. Let me call her on the phone. Where unmute only.
Yeah, please, I have made my contribution because when you were.
Go ahead.
I have already. So it's just to take the hand down. I don't know how to.
Okay.
Yeah, I will lower you down.
Thank you.
Unmute yourself.
It's done. It's done.
You want to talk, right?
It's done. It's done. Okay, progress.
Unmute yourself and talk.
Telling me that the host has not unmuted.
Assistant Didi.
Austin, also that the message is telling her that the host has not unmuted her. Check here, Biko. Ndidi. Yeah, she's doing it. He's doing it now.
Sister Rosemary, our brother Donatus Ekenechi, he wasn't able to unmute himself.
Okay, yes, I know. Okay, I'm around.
Let me see.
Okay, the donation continues. It continues.
Yeah.
Continues.
Mazi.
Oh, he just left.
Donatus Ekenachi. Mama, Reverend Father Donatus.
I don't know. This one is just Donatus Ekenachi.
Ekenachi. Okay.
Hello?
He couldn't unmute himself.
Yes, he had a problem unmuting himself. He left a couple of times.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send the target information. All right. Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna send the target log in. We are still up.
Excuse me, everybody.
Yeah, we are still in the Zoom.
Yes.
Yeah, you can comment.
I'm not happy. Let me express it. I'm not happy. Let me express. I am not happy. I am not happy with the way it is muted. You ask for somebody to bid, and somebody from South Africa for over 30 minutes. I've been trying to get in, and I'm muted, and I've been raising my hand. And I don't know how we can carry this out if it's done this way. Why am I here then?
Hi.
I mean,
sorry, Mazi. Sorry, sir.
Right.
Mazi, I love you. We didn't see your hand.
I was bidding 5,000.
Your hand. I didn't see your hand.
I keep trying to let you all know that somebody is trying to bid 5,000.
Oh.
And he gave his number, and there's still, it's like, you know, why am I the MC?
Sorry, sorry, sir.
Let me give you all the update. I will give you the update. So whatever you want to do with the guy that bid 5,000 for the uniform, main uniform, is from South Africa. So how you want to do it, fine. If you want to accept 2,500, that's fine. But he was the highest bidder. He bid 5,000 for the uniform.
Bring extra uniform.
Well, we take it too, please.
Yeah, bring it in.
Yeah, we have to uniform.
Yeah, I can wear extra uniform because.
Yeah,
okay.
Because say about the person immediately right away because say
yeah. Because in my yeah, maybe
Madam Bridget, you are muted. Madam Bridget, you are muted.
Okay.
Who keep muting?
I'm out from the radio. I switched it off because nothing was coming through. Then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 donations, and Thompson Madam.
Thompson Madam.
Yes. 334 421 9558.
Thank
$200.
you. 200.
Yes.
Missed a number, please.
Where no wire? I got that one. Okay. Now next.
Dorothy Apugo. I mean Ugo. Yeah, Dorothy Ugo. Just put Ugo. The Apugo. It's 302 246 1032. $100.
Okay.
And no, that's Dorothy. Please, not Apugo, just Dorothy. That's the name. That's for $100. Then Ugo Apugo. It's 301 675 6747. $50.
Okay.
And then and the guy from South Africa. 5,000. I will email you his phone number.
Okay.
Okay. Why you get I don't
yeah, but I can never say it's always muted. I have to raise my hand. It's like
sorry.
We apologize because in a radio name on our in a radio name interfere here. So I had to mute you. I won't name him does. Sorry.
Okay, Mazi Aloze, because when get switch here on, Madam Bridget nwere message actually gwande umwani nona mbandi ozo.
Okay, let me put it back on quick.
Okay, Madam Bridget, when it is yozi then
we were like in night.
So before.
So okay, as I'm talking, I'm going to do radio, right?
Yeah. No, just give me a few minutes. Let me log it back.
Okay, let us know. Okay.
This man from South Africa, Ojiahaya.
Actually, I can send a line.
I'll send it.
Okay.
So you switch the radio, make I mark any the message.
Okay.
And he has a crowd uniform. I want a Uncle Max. I want a Naikumbakwe, and then I want a South Africa. And in as a uniform.
Okay, we are back live on the radio for a special announcement from the head of the women, IPOB women in the US. Here's the special announcement. Bridget, go ahead.
Hi, IPOB women, both in USA, in fact, all the diaspora. My name is Mrs. Bridget Okafu. You all know that we, the women, we are unique because God created us not just with clay, but with the ribs of a human being. That makes us very unique. And being unique means that we are special. We do not sit around and watch things go wrong. We do not sit around and see things happening, things that we have to participate and then we just look at it. That is not the nature of a woman. That is the reason why God created us the way he created us. He created us to rise up and correct anything that is wrong, be it in our family, in any way that we are. I am calling all of you. I do not know what you are waiting for. We have seen our fellow women raped to death. We have seen our fellow women bury so many of their children. We can't keep on watching at all this. God is watching at us. That is the reason why he gave us the type of mind that he gave to us. Remember, all those sisters that are back home who are being raped to death did nothing wrong to deserve what has come to them. Remember, you are not in diaspora. You may either be living in Biafra land or any part of Nigeria or Zoo. It could have been you. It could have been me. Remember that today. And come out wherever you are and join us. Join us in this fight. This is a noble fight. This is a fight for our own generation. This is a just fight. Obibo is behind us. This is a just fight. We did not do anything wrong to deserve everything that is happening to us. And God is watching to see what we have to do with this. We are here in diaspora for a time like this. I am appealing to everyone to rise up. If you have any question, feel free to call me, 215-715-7709, and also look at our flyer. You will see numbers of different women. If you are not able to get me on the phone, please come on. Let's do something about it. Thank you all and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Father Dimegwa is waiting to be unmuted.
I think I'm okay now. I just got me.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, where are we? So we are proceeding with the uniform launching is over, right? But if any of the men, anybody who still wants to launch, can call us anytime.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
We still have 145 participants.
May I say something?
Yeah.
This is
as a participant, as if I'm from the audience. When I'm a panelist.
Okay, let me let her.
This is with
Okay, come test there. All right.
Mr. Mazaloze Kugoka.
I'm sorry.
This is with regard to what Simon Ipa just said. And it is very, very shameful, very unacceptable for us to be treated this way. We are not animals. We are human beings. People talk about the war, the civil war. Which civil war? It was a genocide directed against Igbo, the Biafrans, the Easterners. What's their crime? Because they are human beings who like to take the destiny in their own hands. Is that a crime? Is that a crime that you want to survive? You want to be alive? Where are we being slaughtered? And you watch the world powers work against you. And you know that have been destined to be eliminated. And you work with your enemy who gave birth to you to not have conscience, to preserve your own people, to preserve your own generation. They are killing you right before your eyes. They are shooting your children. They are mutilating them. They are killing your grandmothers. They are killing your grandfathers, and you are there roaming around like a fool. And still the same people will come and give you money, worthless money from your own resources, and you accept, and you take it, and act like nothing happened. And they ask you, say, what my children will eat? What are they eating? Leftovers from the flood. And they come and give you worthless money, and you accept. Then they are taking your land away from you right before your eyes. And you're telling me you are Igodomigodo, you are Igbo, you are this, you are that. For one, you like it or not, Ijo, Efik, regardless, as long as you're from that geographical area. I'm not even talking about Middle Belt. I'm not even talking about the Oduduwas. They have learned their lessons. They betted, they ate, they dined with the enemies. Now they realize they are enemies. How much more you, Ndibo Easterners, that you are slaughtered? Pregnant women had their stomach ripped open, unborn babies removed. People without conscience. What I witnessed for those of us that went through the war, what we witnessed is despicable. And those people are right in front of your yard, sending you cows and cow dungs while they siphon your resources. And you are man enough to dine with the enemy. You are worse than my enemy. You are my enemy. And the anger is building. The anger builds every day. You think those fighting for your survival, you think they're foolish? You think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is stupid? He lost his parents. And now you watch what Simon presented. And you're watching innocent children looking for survival, and you're shooting them down like birds of prey, awarding them.
Sad.
And we stay and roam around with hands in our pocket. I'm Dr. This, I'm Dr. That. I'm Professor This. Thank God many of you are beginning to reason. I hope you are realistic. Let us get together. Let us get together. I don't care you're British or not. I don't care if you're Britain or not. I don't care if you're US. I don't care. After all, we fought all of them at one blow. It lasted for 3 years without knowing who our enemies were. We thought they were the Fulanis. We didn't know. They are green snake in a green grass. Never. Whatever you can do, do it. You don't have the money, come another way. We will accept you. Stop fooling yourself, giving yourself different foolish names. And those of you running around your governors, my governor. And those of you that are not ashamed, you're not ashamed of yourself to say that you have Fulanis in your government. What people parading themselves as Igbos. You are not an Igbo.
No.
Igbos are. I know what we are made of. And those of you that want to be Igbo, we will make you Igbo. Easterners that walk from the creek to Enugu without fear. Now they are telling you that your brother is your enemy and you buy it, God forbid. And this is where my passion I'm trying to turn it loose, but I'll reserve some for some more. And I thank all of you. I thank all of you. It's not just answering, I'm a Biafran. What is it that has made you a Biafran? Today, we divided today, and we're going to do this again. By God's grace, more will come from where this comes from. I thank you all.
Can I speak? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Can
you.
I speak? Can I have the mic? Can I speak?
Go ahead.
There's somebody that raised their hand.
Somebody raised their hand.
Who is? There's somebody that raised their hand after that person, please.
Chima
Egehi.
Chima Egehi.
You unmute yourself. I've sent you that.
Mazi Austin, can you unmute him? She said
He did already. He did already.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, ma. Yes, ma. Thank you.
Chima Egehi.
Mazi Chima.
Okay. Ndidi, you can speak until Chima is able to unmute himself.
IPOB,
one family.
IPOB,
one family.
IPOB,
one family.
IPOB. You know what? Forward ever, backward never.
Never.
Whether they like it or not, Biafra is here.
Yes.
And we are ready to go home.
Yes.
So, on behalf of these gallant women, the enormous work you guys have been doing, our supportive males that have been there all the way, I say thank you. I doff my cap for the job you guys have done, the ones you guys are doing. Mazinam de Kalu, you know, so we cannot thank you enough. God brought you for a purpose, and He is gonna see you through this whole. I don't envy you, but He's gonna see you through, and you are doing an enormous job.
Amen.
To Mazi Simon and everybody, I thank you. This is a collective effort everybody is putting. It only takes Onyene Wehe blood in himself to see what is going on in Igbo land, and the person will not be moved. Honestly speaking, every day, I just don't want to use the word rage, but every day I look at this, my blood boils. It is not directly up to me, but I see me. I pray God that let the God of the unknown gunmen please send them to the state houses. Yes. The enemy that is in us is with the enemies that are killing us are within us.
Yes.
So Elohim, today I take authority as your child and call upon you to send your angels to the state houses in Biafra land. Because that is the only way peace will start coming back to that, and we will be free. Without us getting rid of those, taking care of those people, we will be tormented all our lives. So having said this, I was just, if I should give everything I have, it won't be enough. But like we said, it's ongoing. I'm donating $1,000 today, and I promise you I'm gonna do more.
Thank you.
Because this is an ongoing battle.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Mbobo for you.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Amen.
One night working, I can on the low. I'm not getting yeah. You're on mute.
Chima, you can speak.
Physical men is she may start speaking. And women.
Chima, can you speak up? We can't really hear you. Mazi Chima Agehi. Are you speaking? All right, I thought he was at the point. All right. Because is there any other person that wants to speak and wants to make a donation? Okay. Madam Christian Opera, I'm going to send you an unmute sign. Unmute yourself and you can start speaking so I can pick you from there.
Okay. Hello again. Can you all hear me?
Go ahead.
Yes, and loud and clear.
Okay. This is by the side. My whole blood has been boiling after I watched the presentation of the doctors. My question is, this is on this side, is because medical equipments are very cheap now, so many of them. Is there any way we can do some kind of emergency, set up an emergency clinic somewhere in the Biafra land that, you know, we can ship all the medical equipment there since we have the doctors on hand, instead of looking at this crude way from the 1950s or 40s that were being utilized to do the suture, try to help people during the surgical, with surgical equipments. Is there any way we could talk to Onyendu if they have to set up some ultra-modern clinic? We can do that, you know, because medical equipment, even used one here, are very, very cheap to set it up so that this thing can be used. It's just since I saw the what the doctors were, you know, going through, you know, manually cutting, it's unbearable. My blood has been boiling. It hasn't been me. I mean, I was screaming during the presentation to say if they can just stop it and just illustrate it verbally to us. But it also evokes feeling to see it, to see how it's going to show people that this is real. I have not been myself since then. As we are, you know, wrapping up money to assist the ESM people, it will also be very, very important to look for us to look on the side. It wouldn't, even if it's rental, to rent a building and then furnish it with refurbished medical equipment from here or from anywhere in the world, as opposed to, it's even on sanitary. Infections can kill you during the surgery. From what I just saw this afternoon, I just have not been myself. This is on the side, so it's something that the managers have to look at and decide what to do, since we are in this, and then we are not giving up. But as we are not giving up, we also have to make sure that the wounded warriors are being taken care of and taken care of appropriately.
Okay, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you later on after this.
Okay, okay.
Up with the people who.
Yeah, it's just I've just started developing chills. It's so real.
No problem.
Yeah, this is all coming from it's I definitely feel your sentiments because I mean, you know, when you are thinking about what the Fulanis and the British are doing, you're also thinking about what our own people are doing to us.
Oh.
I don't see how not even one state, not even one of the states can say, no, I cannot take this nonsense. These people are free to agitate for their referendum. They are not asking for too much.
It's sickening.
We couldn't even get one state
sickening
that could stand on its feet and say, no, 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 no.
My goodness.
I cannot, no. Because if we have one state, these things would have been very, very easy. You get into the state, they understand the emergency situation. You can set up anything openly, and you are sure to do all these things. But when you are also scared of your shadows, where do you run to and get and hide? It's extremely difficult. So sometimes I don't blame somebody who said, if these unknown gunmen should begin to find their enroute into the politicians, because this
Yes.
is getting way out of order. You know,
they are destabilized.
you're not just it's so painful that people who have been shot by these terrorists cannot even get medical treatment without police report. Who are the police? The same Mieti Allah and the same terrorists, you know. So,
Yeah.
it's really very it's heartbreaking, and better. You know, we'll keep on keeping on. God will never forget their people, and we'll keep our fingers crossed. You never know. You never know the agenda of the government. Maybe after the next level of the escalation, they will start getting to the politicians, and hopefully,
Yeah.
this
That is what the director means when he says that revolutions produce a new class of leaders. Either they're gonna stand for what's right, or we sweep them aside. Very simple.
To add to these things you people have said, that is the reason why when you hear what is happening in Biafra land, some people who don't know what our brothers and sisters have gone through, you will be saying, "Oh, are you waging war against your own state? Are you waging war against your own religion?" You know, so a lot of people don't understand what has happened. People have seen hell. So we have become monsters, and more monsters are going to come up. And that is the reason why we don't pity nobody. Nobody. And so this is a fight between life and death. That is what it is. So when some people will be sitting somewhere, comfortable zone, and they will be telling you, "Oh, look at what Mazinam Bikano, IPOB, they are doing this, they are doing that," you don't know. If you see what is going on, you will become a monster. And that's what most of us has become. And believe me, you are going to see more. So anybody that is telling you we have to pray, what we have to do now is to begin to control the mind of whoever the unknown governments are. We need to begin to let them channel their energy to other right sources, because the people that needed to be dealt with are many in Biafra land. So this is something that we have to do. And let me tell everybody here, you see, what we are doing is legit. What we are doing is legal. We are fighting for freedom.
Absolutely.
A lot of people in the country where you are today, millions of people died fighting war to get freedom. In Europe, almost all the countries in Europe fought war. Where I am now in Finland, they fought a war against Russia. People died that we may live here today. So anybody that comes to tell you that what you are doing is illegal, you are committing treason and all that, tell them we are already at war for freedom. It is just what it is. We are not looking at come to break the law and all that. We are defending ourselves and at the same time fighting for freedom. It is something that has to come. And if anybody tells you that you are supporting militant, tell them that most of the people that fought war in other countries were never military men. They were recruited and trained to fight those wars. They didn't turn around and become monsters against the nation. So what we have is what we call volunteer army. It is not like recruited army like you see in Boko Haram and all that. What we have is volunteer, totally different from whatever anybody who knows what I'm talking about. It is completely different. We are already at war. Yeah. And this war, we didn't start it. They are bringing the war to us. And like I've just said now, you have people every day, they are killing people in Nigeria. The military don't go and look for these people that are killing these people, but because we have the tenacity to set up security outfit to defend our land, they are coming to crush everything. But they are going to meet their waterloo this time around.
Even when you listen to anybody that'll tell you, "Oh, Nnamdi Kanu this, Nnamdi Kanu that," that person is a fool. If anybody else asks you what Nnamdi Kanu is, ask them where were they 50 years ago. The war ended over 50 years now. There was a time when he was an Igbo person who is scared to say that I'm a Biafran. They go to the north to ask for contract. They change their name to Alhaji this, Alhaji that. People were scared to say they're from. So for anybody to even dream of talking about Nnamdi Kanu, a little boy that the mother was carrying in the stomach during the war, it's just that person is a total fool. Either the person is retarded or they just don't know where they are.
They're demented.
Beyond dementation, it's just and when you watch it, the people asking for this, especially in Nigeria, those people that think, oh, they have arrived, they have something here, and it's just selfishness. Selfishness. The selfishness that has engrossed the Igbo people at this point in time in history is so unreal. Oh, has Nnamdi Kanu run a business before? I have 5 houses in Abuja, 10 houses in Lagos, 25 houses in Kanu and Kaduna, and you want me to say one Nigeria? Very soon, we all witnessed what happened during the after the Nigerian Civil War. It was abandoned property. Lagos, Kanu, Port Harcourt, no Igbo person recovered their own houses. And it's going to happen again if we don't take our time. For those people that are speaking from the side of their tongue, because they have property here and there, let them go back to history, because history is going to repeat itself.
And the only way it will not happen is to come together and fight our way through, so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to recover whatever property you have anywhere in Nigeria. But if you say you want to stay in Nigeria because of your property, when they kill you, your property you will not be buried with you. That is a fact. A lot of people have been killed. You know, if Soludo was killed the other day, by now people will be talking stories. That will be his end.
People are waking up now.
So
I know.
Yeah.
I believe was it. Well, Simon, I was just thinking, with some kind of modifications, would it be okay if you can host this rapid response team? Because I mean, they can modify their language or the presentation to show that these are people who have been decimated by the Fulanis, devastated by the Fulanis, that we are discovered, and we are struggling to help, treat them. It can help to create more awareness. They don't need to, give all the detailed information that might be counterproductive. I don't know whether you understand what I mean.
I agree. I agree with you completely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you. So I will host them and create more awareness, because people need to see what is on ground. At least it will bring more positive than negative.
Evoke the feelings.
Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What it is to me today.
Thank you for all you have been doing, my brother.
Thank you.
Somebody raised hand.
Yes, Owere Ebiri, you can now unmute yourself and talk to us.
Owere Ebiri.
Owere Ebiri.
Ebiri.
Yeah, Simon, I'm Monday. Good evening.
Okay. Our
yeah, what's up our time unions? Our Zoom our time unions. So I'm more for subscription. Actually, I'm one that before Chris.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so actually I'm gonna comment actually make here. Obviously I'm in on a town hall meeting. I copy link in here to post there to ask people to get into this donation. So one person came up with an idea that basically like if he doesn't go on to like raise a fund to establish cow, if he like ranching of Igbo na Igbo, and stopping off buying meat from the Fulani and all that. So what is your response to issues like this?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
All those people are out of reach. They are not. They are not in contact with what is going on.
Yeah.
They are not in touch with reality. Anybody that is in touch with reality will not be talking about establishing anything now. That is not our first priority. So sometimes when I am in those meetings, it boils my stomach, because every person that you see in that meeting talking about establishing this, establishing that, they are all business oriented. They are just about resource control, resource control. They don't believe in Biafra. That's my response. We don't need all those ranching this and ranching that. That is not our first priority now. We don't need it.
There is war here.
Moreover, in addition to that, there are a lot of places where they are now breeding Igbo cows. There is somewhere in around Obunka, my brother last December said they went there to buy a cow, very fat cow, much cheaper than even the Fulani cows. And a lot of people are going. I think they say the man has over 1,000 cows, Igbo cows, somewhere in Orumba.
Anambra State.
Anambra State.
Yes, I know of that, yeah.
And in Abakaliki, somewhere around Abakaliki, they say when you go around Abakaliki, a friend of mine told me he went to Abakaliki to buy 4 before he knew about this one in Anambra, for the funeral of his dad. So there are pockets of places where they have where they are breeding a fig already. Even they started like 3, 4, 5 years ago, and they are already on commercial quantity. So people need to, if somebody is in need of that and wants to have it, there are places. It's only a question of asking questions.
They fond of Ekolabandas.
Thank you.
And I call here can feel like in the economic sense of it, just like Simon stated, and a business aspect of it. Business, how to preserve the Igbo nation, how to safeguard our people,
how to survive.
How to make a business venture. Anybody can do business. Actually, maybe Joa Simon here, because probably he might know the person Jigan here, and I don't really want to start arguing with him over the forum, but just to draw his attention on that, then what he's gonna say, and I'm probably a way to respond to him. But thanks so much for your input.
Okay,
I really appreciate it.
because
Onoha G, can you unmute yourself and talk to us? We need money.
Absolutely.
I greet everyone.
Thank you.
I said, can you call me when you get there? He said, sure. First of all, I raised my cap for our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. He's a God sent. May God bless him and continue blessing him and his family. He is like tomorrow. Tomorrow shall never end. And also, Mazi, Simon Epo, I drop my card for you. You guys are doing a great and marvelous job. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And remain blessed, all of you. Okay, I think some of you don't know me, unless those who are here in Dallas. Chief. Something like Miss Chinyanapo, I see you there, and others. Yeah, I was rushing home, at least to catch a glimpse of our women who are doing marvelous. I am a deputy coordinator here in Garland, Dallas, in Texas, United States here. So, in fact, what our women are doing, it seems like they're doing more than men. In fact, I'm surprised so much. So I was rushing home to make sure that at least, even if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I will be able to witness the first. So I thank you guys so much. What you are doing marvelous. As you can see, we have been fighting and contributing and doing everything possible to make IPOB, the coming of Biafra, to become a reality. So we have contributed both financial, physical, and everything. We will never sleep until Biafra is actualized. But at the same time, without wasting your time, when your mother is doing something as a children or husband, You can't be staying by the side, watching your mother, doing it without supporting your women. Like I said, there's no amount is too much, and there's no amount is too small. So just with my heart, I find it so difficult not to support our women. At least what they're doing is great and wonderful, you know. So Biafra must surely come, no matter what Fulani and British in America have joined them, no matter what they do, Biafra must surely come. Yeah, once again, my name is Chief Joseph Onoha. I'm from Dikanafa, Idiato South headquarters in Imo State, Olo province in Biafra land. So I'm supporting with the letter I give, $500, you know, to support you guys, you know. I say thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you, sir.
So God be the glory. God be the glory, not me. It is God.
Phone number. No, it could be on your iPhone number.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
469 769 2844.
Thank you, sir.
Let me repeat it. 469 769 2844. Yeah, I will say the money. I have your Zelle here. I will say the money, you know. So that's no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Honor, right?
Yes, so
Chief
Honor, yes, so
Okay.
better for correction. I'm the chief. So as I'm the chief,
$500 or what sound?
So bad.
Thank
you.
We appreciate.
Yes, I have the Zelle information, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
Madam Bridget, you people know that we still have a lot of people here, and I know we have spent a lot of time. So all the can DJ go now, but and let me also.
Okay. Oh wait, him try with that Mazi, that chief that came. I was muted. I wanted to ask him about his wife because I remember him when we went to Memorial in Atlanta. I'm requesting for his wife to come and join us.
Well,
you remember,
yes,
right?
Yeah. You make a good point there. You know, like here in America is not a Biafra land where you can force a woman. You must. But here, this day the woman will force you. I have tried many times to let her come in. He said when she decides. So.
Okay.
I can
tell her the sister that she was having conversation outside in Atlanta about church, inviting her.
What's your name again? Give me your name.
Call her.
Okay.
Okay.
Beatrice. Okay, yes, no problem. I will let her know.
Okay.
So, and let me use this opportunity also to inform our women that Noga very soon we will be having this conference on our own platform. We will not be needing this Zoom again. We have our own platform.
We can't wait.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes, Simon. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Simon, Eba, Eman ewepu emu dị na Zoom, ọ bụrụ Zoom. So now, one name already, we need to get rid of all of them.
Yes, exactly. We are moving to our own platform completely.
Yes.
Thank you.
I got logged off my radio.
Bikono, my gallant women, of you women of United States and all over the world. Today we are doing it, and we thank God, because actually, you know,
yes, sir.
At least in Ghana today, I think when, but how can we put 151 members in here? I know liar. She become penny wego. Let us bring it together. Let us put these things together. And another thing, Mazi Simon, everybody, you are very popular, and you are just like, and I mentioned now, and I mentioned because the strategic position you occupy, and how you criticize and pieces every information and make it clearer and let people know, expose everything. And we are very happy. We appreciate you. And I'm using this opportunity to inform the people in this platform, because there is also one platform that I listen every morning, because I work night shift. And then I finish work around 6:30 in the morning. So coming to 6 and 6:30, I always tune into Radio Biafra USA 1. So we also have to recognize our Mazi Alozie and let people here who have not been listening and tuning in to his broadcast. You should try it, because even at his own platform, that's where the women also have their platform every weekend. So we have Naiku Simon, we have Naiku Alozie, we have Ike Peters and the rest of them. And even as the hot, Jonathan and the rest, I listen to them all. So, but for us in the United States too, please try to also tune in and patronize and listen to the information as we also tear them down from this our area. And having said that, it is very disheartening that the whole world is sitting on the fence, sitting on the dock, looking, seeing the genocide going on in this our present generation, people trying to exterminate a whole race. And they are watching. United Nations not doing anything, the EU not doing anything, and the Britain is colluding with the Nigerian government and their army and all those things, protecting them instead of telling them that what they are doing is not right. And also, now we are seeing that even the place we are, which is America, that we always know them as standing on the pure truth. You know, they have that platform of standing by the right thing, doing the right thing, standing up for the less privileged and the the ones that are being persecuted. For us to be seeing it in our own present generation too, that what is even everywhere is everywhere in the social media, is everywhere. The NSAS protest that happened last year, that's what they went and turned upside down. Where will the United States stand again now to tell the rest of the world that they should be fair, just, and be advocates of the less privileged and the less the people that are being maltreated? It's a very, very painful thing. So I am here in America. If any of my American government should hear me, even Joe Biden, our president, Joe Biden, even our vice president, Kamala Harris, if you can hear me, anybody in the Congress, anybody even in where the place I live here in Menifee, please rise up and look into this. We are the people. We are human beings. We have been living here in America. We are not trouble people, the same way we live in our own home, and we are not trouble people. Please ask Nigerian government to leave us alone. We are tired of being slaughtered like chickens. We are tired of being massacred, killed for no just cause. Killing our youths, our babies, and all these things is not a good thing for America to see and not talk. America that talk for the whole world. And this thing is happening in this our generation. And also for the people in Britain, even I know that Prince Harry and his wife, Meghan, they're here in America. They are advocates of the people that are being persecuted, are people that are being, less human, making inhuman on them. Prince Harry, please talk to your grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. Please tell her to rethink. Tell her to let my people go. We are tired of being killed. We are tired of burying our own. Could you please look over and see into Nigeria, into the zoo country, and also investigate what is going on, you and your wife, Meghan. That's all I want to ask. Even Prince William, you and your wife, Princess Kate, do something. This is not the old time, the years behind, the archaic time that people are being slaughtered in this way. Where are your feelings? Touch your heart. Tell them to let us go. Please. Please. There is nothing more we can say. Stop killing our people. Tell Nigerian government to stop protecting terrorists and killing our people. That's all I wanted to say. Our hearts are broken into pieces. We can no longer endure this. Help us anywhere, any person that could hear. The women, we are here today mourning for our people, for our children, for our brothers, sisters. It's all over. Help us. I thank you all.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
And it looks like
Thank you.
has her hand up.
Yeah, Britain is meeting her Waterloo soon.
Yeah, the radio is still on.
Okay, some people have their hands up, please.
Yeah, can I say something? Can I say something? Yes, thank you very much. This is Uche Mbakwe again. I listened to the comments or remarks that our brother Simon Ekpa and also brother Father Odimegwa. What they said resonated very well with me. It's okay for us to continue to seek to resolve this problem peacefully. But I will recommend and I will propose that at this point in time, we need to begin to sting like a bee. We cannot continue to fly like a butterfly all the time. But even if we're going to fly like a butterfly, we want to be able to sting like a bee. So we talk about the unknown gunmen, yes, and maybe there will be other factions rising. But if anybody here, listen to me, if anybody here is willing really wants to do something about it, because we need to start taking out these
Yes,
people.
Madam Bridget.
You are still on.
Program.
Still on the
So I can be contacted, yes. So, but it's very painful. We are really feeling the pain, and to defend ourselves, I don't think it's a crime. We have to start defending ourselves.
Absolutely.
I can explain more, but if anybody wants to get in touch with me, it'll be okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Bridget. We are still on the air.
There are hands up. Some hands are up.
Okay, Paul's iPhone. I'm going to give you permission to unmute yourself, and you'll be spotlighted. Go ahead.
Good afternoon or good evening, everyone, depending on your destination. My name is Paul Ezieme. I'm the coordinator for Virginia State. I just want to contribute a little. The buy some maybe $200 to support on the 9.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you, God bless you. Biko ya number again.
Thank you.
Okay, Paul, give us your
number. Number again, can get text line.
I'm going to ask him
yourself.
No, I don't think he can until I send him stuff to unmute yourself again and speak to us.
Okay.
818-640-4148. 818-640-4148.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
And the next person is Edith Adigwe.
I think Edith is away from her phone, but I guess Esther is ready.
Okay, the next person should be Esther Anokam. Unmute yourself. I will send you. Okay, you have been unmuted. Okay, you can go ahead, speak.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Okay. Like I told you earlier that I'm still in contact with all my friends, telling them what is going on. I know a lot of people are not aware of what is going on because of their busy schedules or not paying attention. So after contacting Justina Mwalema, the one that donated $500, you know the number, another one called me. Constant Ibebulem. Her number is 702-793-1081. Osi na ya ga-enyego the $100 ka amara m ihe anyị megawa eziokwu. Ọwụzie ma ọ no respond to her. Yaman anawa eziokwu, then she will go from there. So I want you to note it down, contact her and send all the information. I told me information Kenya. How we can share now wayo. So I want you to contact her directly. Thank you.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
You too.
Thank you.
All right, and
Constantly, baby.
Constantly.
Okay. Thank you very much, Esther.
Thank you.
Work that you've done. Next person. Simon, you want to speak? I see your hands up.
Somebody left a message on the chat.
Yeah, there's also someone named Tochi
Nwerem. You will ask you to unmute now. You can speak.
Somebody made a donation on the chat.
Yeah, Nameka.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah. Unmute somebody else.
Don't you unmute yourself?
Yeah, we have asked him to unmute.
And it looks like Mazi Alozia is also muted.
No, I'm not muted. I'm waiting for Bridget. She asked me a question. I'm answering her question. She wants to know if the radio is still on, and I'm saying yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No, thank you very much, Mazi Alozia. You surprised me.
But you know what our brother Uche was saying is very true, you know, because I don't know how closely you guys watch the news, but you'll see that they're covering what is happening in Myanmar. You know, the way the government in Myanmar is killing the people in Myanmar. And you wonder, why can't they do the same thing in Nigeria? You know, so this is all intentional. They want what is in our land. And it's up to us to do the needful to protect ourselves and make sure that that we are not swallowed up.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, as uncomfortable as it may sound, we cannot bank much on the government, because the American government, because their least worries and concerns is Africa. I think they have kind of left Africa to the whims and caprices of their oil moguls. So they determine what goes on in Africa, and they don't shift an inch. The government is more interested in the interest of Europe. Whatever Europe wants, that's what this government is all about, whether we like it or not. As hard as it is, but it's the truth. They are there to protect the interest of Europe at all cost. That's why whatever Britain says, they will concur. They will find a way to concur. And therefore, we're not going to wait on anybody. We just have to take our fate into our hands and then fight our way through. God is with us, and nobody can be against us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Like I said, if anybody's interested in strike
Please,
force.
is there any reason for removing me as a co-host? A lot of things have gone wrong here. First of all, a lot of people are sending message, and what I have been doing here is when they send that message, I will always, connect them. Somebody is already saying, I am recording. Please, can you unmute me? Why are you people for almost 15 minutes? I have been here, and this happened when Obina entered. When Obina entered, I noticed Z1 Solution, who told me that he's going to go out very soon, and make me a host. So now most of people are here. Nobody is listening to them, writing messages. I have sent several messages. Nobody read it. What happened?
Reading.
They said that Donatus is raising his hand.
He has been raising his hands, and I've been sending him. So Simon, what happened? I gave you the host. I saw Donatus. I reclaimed the host. I think that's when you lost your co-host.
But there is two. There is you, and there is Obina here. And then Obina was not there before.
I sent Donatus request to unmute himself. He's really been struggling trying to unmute himself, and he really wants to talk. He's been raising his hand almost the whole day.
So who is Douglas? Who is Douglas?
Douglas or Donatus?
Douglas.
Okay.
I've not seen any Douglas.
There's someone called A.B. Douglas.
Donatus Ekenachi is the person that I've been asking him to unmute himself, but he's been having difficulty doing that. And he really wants to talk. I keep sending, I've sent it. Donatus, we see your hand. When I send that asking you to unmute, all you need to do is click yes or okay. I don't know what comes up on yours. You just click that, then you can talk. You have been raising your hand for more than an hour now.
And Douglas is also ready to speak now. He is.
Where is Douglas? Douglas didn't raise his hands. Where is he at?
Well, he sent a message into the chat. I think he's one of the people that have been asking to be unmuted.
Is it AB Douglas?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, he is unmuted. He can start speaking. I'm gonna add and replace him to the spotlight. Okay.
Okay, AB Douglas.
There you go. AB Douglas, you can speak. You just muted yourself again. AB Douglas, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself again. Mute yourself and speak. AB Douglas.
He's still muted.
I sent him a request to unmute himself. I'm gonna send it again. Maybe he doesn't want to talk. That's why he muted himself. I sent it again. And he is not unmuting it. So I'm gonna
we have where is Chooks? Boris, move well. Okay.
For those who are not able to unmute themselves, can they call those numbers that are on the chart?
That's why they're there.
Yes.
They can call the numbers so that they can relate their messages.
How do you mute Simon?
I unmuted. No, he's not muted.
He's a co-host. You can always.
Okay. Mike Anonelu, he wanted to talk.
I'm just gonna.
Edith, are you ready? My hands are up.
Edith? I don't think Edith wants to speak. Her hand has been up. I'm gonna lower her hand. If you still want to speak, please raise your hand.
We don't need this.
All right.
Donatus has his hand up.
Okay.
Donatus has his hands up.
We
Can
have
somebody
been
bring him
sending
in?
Donatus' request to unmute himself the whole day. He has not been able to unmute himself.
Where is Donatus? Where are you?
I'm on here. Mazi Donatus, you can call that number or you leave your chat message on the chat.
He cannot unmute himself. Mazi Donatus, if you look on your phone, you will see a microphone on the left side of your phone. It has a red mark on it. If you click it once, it should remove that red mark on it, and you'll be able to speak. And if I send you a request to unmute yourself, you just need to accept okay. I think it's okay or yes.
Just okay.
Okay. You select okay, and that will give you that option. If you're using your phone and it seems like you're using your phone.
I don't think he's still available here. Is anybody seeing his picture or his image?
Yeah, he's still here. He's still here. Let me spotlight him. He's been speaking, but
Spotlight him now.
Okay.
He has been speaking, but we can't hear him.
Okay. Okay, this is Mokenife.
I guess in the meantime, Faith Win Daniel is ready to speak.
All right, I'm going to ask.
Hi.
You can speak.
Hi, everyone. Hello, Mr. My brother Azu. This is Faith Win, the coordinator in Delaware, United States. I have been watching everything, although I just logged in to speak briefly. I just want to thank everybody, our mothers and our fathers here, and my fellow coordinators for all your good work. And thank God for our great leader, Mazen Namdekalo. I'm just gonna encourage the struggle today with $300. And I also want to encourage, I just want to encourage our people, just to say quickly that there are different levels of terrorism. Just 1 minute. There are different levels of terrorism. And we know we have a lot of oil companies in Nigeria, and these are terrorists that are terrorizing us too. And we have this evil government. So our people need to be encouraged. We should not allow fear to grip us, because when Europeans fought their war, most of us didn't know what was happening. We were not born, perhaps our fathers, but we have technology today. We have means to decode information. We have means to put 1 and 2 and 3 together. So we should not be intimidated by this their callousness and their nonchalant attitude towards us. It's just a way of bullying too. So I just want to encourage everybody that we have God, and this is the time for us to get Biafra, and we are going to get Biafra. Thank you very much. God bless.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very
Sister
much.
Biko. Could you please give us your number?
Definitely. Should I type it in or just say 302?
You can type it in if you want to.
Okay, 302.
302-526-9740. 9740.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you.
may God bless you.
I'm gonna pay right away.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thank you so much, sister.
God bless.
Thank you.
Okay, brother Netus.
He has problem. Somebody needs to help him.
Egwu onye ndu chege atụ na-egwu gị ka m nọnyere ene n'anya gburugburu n'ụjọ n'ihi na onwe m bụ Chineke gị ga-agba gị ume ga-agọzi gị ngeji aka nri ezi omume kwagide. Amen.
And God, to be honest with you, God has been so marvelous to us.
Donatu say Kenachi, onye gị na ebe a ga-enyere gị aka, onye mfụ n'azụ gị, ike isi onye a nyere gị aka.
Somebody spoke before that wanted to help him. I'm going to call Munye.
I think it's a reverend priest. I saw a Roman collar on him, or a priest.
It says he's not in the room anymore.
All right. Is there any other person? Okay. Yoko, I will give you permission. Unmute yourself, and then you'll be spotlighted. Go ahead. You can speak. We can hear you.
Yeah, I just want to talk on that one. Yeah, I've been here since 1:30 this afternoon.
Oh, thank you.
I watch and the fundraising in February 2 months ago of the IPOB women, I was there too. And I remember I spoke to Mazi because he was there live, and I spoke and I thanked him for the Isikuato ESN operation at the time.
Absolutely.
So anyhow, my donation directly into your Zelle, and you confirm that you got it.
Yes, we did. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anytime we name anything, I will always show up for you. And I'm now Maryland. And I'm a key into all Ohamadike's broadcasts, and I'm making to Simon. So I did very well updated again. And then I'm in touch with Indian Nopanolo. And then the Obodai try from their own vigilante to help out too from within. So thank you so much. That Biafra of 1967 to 70. I was a teenager. I just finished high school. I was in lower sixth when the war started. So we were active. I wasn't living in the bunker. I was out there doing things. And I'm on the group in the research and production chemistry division. Now I'm in Oduduwa. And other bombs, Armageddon, Napalm, all kinds of things. We were the ones doing it, and they were bombing us and bombing us and bombing us. And we survived. We lost people, we lost relatives and friends and classmates. So Ekutoku Biafra, and I don't blame them and I'm not mad at them. My way are some people indifferent. When Ijuadru in Nigeria, it's near history from Nigerian schools. So it's a whole lot of things happening to us from different angles. And those also to get help. So somebody like Hamadike Oduduwa, that's my own name for him. Because right now, that's the only thing happening for Igbo. Namdekano na IPOB na ESN. You have to sit the person down for details before you week water. And I try my best to try to explain. But meanwhile, we can't wait for them. We just keep moving on with Ndigotarano. Hopefully, more people will understand. It's painful. I'm shedding tears as I'm talking because I saw the picture, I saw the videos that Brother Simon was showing of about everything. You know, it's painful, but God will help us.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Yeah, I have to leave because in the Bodai we're meeting, so I have to leave.
Bless
Okay, because madam, Chineke gozie one thing actually you could na add nihi kuru, but India na sika haje made their own organization for security. Onwe huru obara anyị. Ha bịa gbado aka with ESN because ndị security ahụ ke ndị ha ya na answer to ọkwa ndị police Nigeria na-egbu anyị.
No, the thing is that the federal government have restrictions. If you have a vigilante in Obodono, you are restricted. You have to go according to the federal government teacher.
So goes to Oba.
And like corporate wonderful, you can't talk to the person.
So waha na village vigilante ndi obodo enwe abahuru. Ha were ego aha wetere ndi ESN ka ha jiri rụọ ọrụ.
I know.
Yeah, biko. Dalo o Chineke gozie.
Thank
you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, ma. God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Who is this? I missed them.
Baba Chijoke.
Baba Chijoke Nanga.
Hey,
On mute.
And I'm mute.
I'm muting.
Baba Ania.
Good morning.
Oh, you cannot see my mute.
I think he's unmuted now.
Okay.
I was thinking he wanted to talk or something.
All right.
No other person.
How about the rest that haven't donated? What are we waiting for? We can't just say like this.
We have been sending you a mute sign the whole day. I've been sending you a mute sign. You have not responded. We don't know how to help you. If you can call someone on your side to help you, probably that can solve that problem. We've been seeing your hand up the whole day. Sorry that we can't help you from here. Really, really sorry. We wanted you to speak.
Can we send Madam Bridget send her number to him so that he can call and you put him on? You put him on.
Flash my number on the screen so that they can call me. How about flashing my number on the screen?
Yes. Please flash Madam Bridget's number so that the Mazi Donatus will see the number and call the number instead, and then we can listen to him, you know, from Bridget's phone.
Hello.
Okay, give me a second, please. Let me pull that up.
And I can't communicate with you guys.
I'm gonna make it.
I don't know, they have permanently unmuted me.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, this is the information. Unless you have the permanently muted. Or when you're here, we can see her. That's the only option.
Yeah, she's one of the panelists.
I know.
And someone love also love.
Okay,
okay.
I think the connection, also from connection.
There's someone that wants to speak. Onyeka Chukwu wants to speak.
Yeah.
Onyeka Chukwu, 1 second. Come joy. Onyeka Chukwu.
So Donatus, can you look at the number on the screen? Call Madam Beatrice. Yes, I think is Beatrice still around?
Yes.
Hello. Yes.
I will
Okay,
type me now.
So please call Donatus, call any of the number on the screen so that I will put your speaker.
Father, I will connect them. Call me. Yes.
Okay.
He's calling me.
Okay. Oh, Onyeka.
Okay.
Onyeka Chukwu, you've been sent. Okay, you can
Can I?
Go ahead.
Okay. Can you? Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm so happy. I'm so glad what people are doing, and I'm not really here to contribute now. But there's some information I want to pass to Maz Simon Ebe. I know this is the only way I can get him very easily, and I'll be following him. I'm one of his top cheerer and top fan. Okay. My Facebook name goes by Ekebe Grandson or Mweno Omoshineke. I have 4 Facebook and 2 YouTube. I used to follow Mazeb. So what I want to say here is this. Can you hear me, Master Manebe?
Yes, you. Go ahead.
Okay. There's information. This is my own intel. I didn't hear from anybody, but this is what, because in this point in time, no brain is idle, and we are going to live, or we are going to turn every stone to make sure we free our people and also save our land. Okay. So you see this no-go men we're talking about. This no-go men, some people are exaggerating it. And the way I'm seeing it, it might not be working for our favor. You know, their starting may look as if they are working for our favor, but that no-go men, I'm seeing it in different perspective. Okay. And this no-go men, after dealing with those police officers, remember, the police officers they are killing they are our people. They're not killing northern police officers. They will be used to follow our big men. There will be no men. This is what I'm suggesting, what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking. Nobody tell me. I didn't hear from anybody. Okay. So this no-go men might be to our detriment. Okay. And again, tomorrow being Sunday, our people should monitor their church environment. Case of explosive. Okay. I'm seeing these people, all these friends that used to carry a hole as if they are laborers. It's like they are planting explosives to our periodic populated areas, like churches and markets. Yeah. Please, I want you to use the platform to
hold on, they will speak to you.
Okay. And that thing again, Maz, please. Any day they need people in diaspora for those who will hit Biafra land, I'm ever ready, please. I'm speaking from New Delhi, India. I'm a member of IPOB here. I'm from Muli, here local government, Anambra State. Okay. My good name is Onyekachukwu Ekebe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You have made your point. Thank you very much. Let me address you. First of all, the last thing you said is what I'm embraced. I am so happy that you said that. The other one you said about the unknown government, I want to ask you a question and I want you to give me a straight answer before I address that. My question to you is this. What do you think we should do to the governors?
The governors, listen to me. If I might say, if I can bring 2 governors down and die, that is, I would forfeit.
No, thank you very much. Do you know that most of the policemen that are killing our people are our own Igbo brothers?
Yes, I'm not, listen, maybe you don't understand what I mean. Maybe you don't understand what I mean. I'm not talking about the police, they are being killed. I'm saying it could be a strategy these people used to invade our land.
No, you said that the people that they are killing, the policemen or the security people that they are killing are our brothers.
Yes.
And that's why I asked you that question. And that's why I asked you that question about the governors. That do you know?
Can you listen, please? Let me clear you. My point I'm trying to make is that, you know, sometimes when people want to do something, they will start in a way to gain people's favor, to penetrate them. You know, that no government could be a strategy, this DSS plan to enter our people. Now, you know, they're telling us that they don't come for our people, they don't come for our people. When they get our minds, then after that, they will be used to eliminate our big men. That is what I'm trying to say. I don't care the police they kill, any police person, whether they kill, even if my brother is a police officer, they kill him, I don't care. Okay? That is the point I'm trying to make.
Let us be positive and for the fact that it is working in our favor now, you know, let us you know, be positive on that aspect until, you know, because now when we are preparing for these things, we are preparing, you know, for the inevitable, you know. So for the time being, that we believe that it is working in our favor, we will allow them and pray for them, you know. Then at the same time, we'll be getting ready in case if it backfires, you know, like you say. So, but for now, we are not going to be anticipating that it's going to work against us. Let us allow them and pray for them, no matter who they are, you know, for the fact that, you know, I don't know when you joined this conference.
Okay, actually, I have been following our leaders since 2015.
No. Okay. I don't know when you joined. When did you join this conference, this fundraising today? When did you join?
Okay, I joined it about 2 hours ago. Later, I exited for.
Did you watch? Did you watch the videos presented by?
I did, bro. I said I am a top fan. I have 4 Facebook. I used to follow you. I used to follow everything.
No, I mean, did you watch the video we presented here?
This guy is not prepared.
I did watch it. I watched the video.
We have had you. Noted. Your point is noted.
Yeah, he made a point. We'll take a note of it.
Okay, so Father Kenachi is here. He's ready to talk to you guys.
Okay.
We almost
Put him.
Father, he's on speaker. Go ahead and speak.
7:13.
I'm wearing here. I'm with a problem. I couldn't talk.
Somebody is talking.
Somebody is talking. Sister, please raise it up. Raise the volume up.
Sister, we can hear.
Try it better.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unu ga nu ihe okwu. Nwa Father kume.
Okay, I'm gonna send in the Zoom.
Isokwa. Sending the mama. Isokwa.
Isokwa. Oh, Father, is it
woman
talking?
Okay, can you check on me?
Sister, mute yourself.
Oh, me?
No.
Sister
Beatrice.
That's amount to keep up.
Sister Beatrice, can you? I'm going to mute you. Just raise your hand when you want to talk.
Your father,
Can you please ask her if she still wants the radio on?
I think we should proceed.
Yes, are you guys hearing him?
No, Sister Ndidi.
Yes.
Okay.
Get his information and lay back.
Your computer, put the volume up too.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, was is your phone on speaker?
Speaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna hire
you.
It's the volume on her phone that needs to be up because
yes, it's fully up.
Both of them
we can't hear him.
But speak up, they say they can't hear you.
Not coming out.
You can translate or interpret now.
He said that his father Donachu Sekenachi from Okiwe Diocese, and he is from Hitu Boma. And usually he doesn't stay on the internet or this kind of media for so long, but he's thrilled to have stayed with us for almost 5 hours.
Wow.
So
yes.
So for that.
Okay.
So
Any donation?
he said he did it because he wanted to tell you guys something. What? He's in Los Angeles. Us no kelere Chineke maka o nyere anyị onye dịka ọhamadike n'ala anyị. Na ọhamadike wu onye ọwụ di m ka abụọ anyị nwere maka ọ sị na ọ chọrọ ka ekwuo ya n'okwu ala anyị.
All right,
Hold on. Okay, Father, Ipuchala. Okay. Okay.
Patient.
Yeah.
You're just patient.
Okay. I'll see that. You see, But I promote.
Did he get his number? This is Father Augustine. Get his number. I'll get in touch with him, and then in the next fundraising, I'll make sure he's invited.
Okay, Father. Father, can you hear me? Hello, Father Kenachi. Father Augustine is one of the co-hosts and has been there for the women all the way. He says I should get your number. I'm getting your number again to call you. So he said in the next fundraising, he's going to invite you specially to talk to you so that you can talk. So because right now there. Yes. Okay. He is supporting the women with $250.
Oh, thank you.
Father, they said
Thank you,
Father.
Phone number, Akwiji.
Thank you.
Yes, Ejim number.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Father, thank you. God bless.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Father. Nico, permit me to excuse myself. I have mass at 8, and I have to get.
Thank you, Father. God bless
Thank
you. Amen.
Thank you very, very much, Simon. Thank you very much, Mazia Lozie. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Father. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Everybody, it's been a wonderful day. God will replenish us with His grace. Thank you very much.
Amen.
Thank
you,
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
God in love. No problem.
Simon. Thank you. It's like I'm following your footsteps. I've been up since I've been on the air since 8.
Oh boy. All right.
Something, Maziapa, I'm going to hand you over the ship. You can ride it as much as you can.
The radio is still on. I mean, the recording is still on, but the radio is off.
Yeah, the recording is on.
My recording is still on, but the radio is off. So let me find something to eat. I've not eaten except the cup of coffee I had in the morning. So
you know that the people that we have now are just spectators. They are looking and waiting for other people that will come in. So you know, I think the women will now decide the way our women, do we continue or do we call it a day? Because this is already hours, about many hours done here. And where I am.
There is please, before you close, there is somebody that is asking to be unmuted. Mazi Godwin Fresno.
Godwin.
Yes, what? Let me call.
Godwin. Is it Akubwe?
Akubwe, yes, please.
Okay. Akubwe, yes. Can you unmute yourself, please? Akubwe, can you unmute yourself, please?
Let me call him.
Okay.
Yes, already.
I was asked to get unmute yourself. Okay, good.
Yes, ịma na oge gara aga unu ekwere ka maka na mmadụ erika so but fancha dị mma because even in the gara ọfụma ka ndị egbu n'oge unu mma eweta ma nke mmisi ma nke a na-eme kịta mma eweta total of $500.
Yay, thank you, sir.
Mazi Akabwe.
Onye chinyere na mmadụ abụghị n'anya. Onye chinyere na mmadụ abụghị n'anya.
Phone number, please.
Mazi, I have his number. Mazi is doing so many things at the side for us too. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because just in the case, I won't go to the Makanomu nwoke anyị adụ ka anyị na-emezi slacking. Unu nwa ka anyị chekwudozi and ọ bụrụ unu amara ife a nwaanyị ahụ kwuru nke plapụ si na ya participate na ma Ogbunigwe ma ife ndị ọzọ. Yes, and when I participate actively in if I was also a little boy, like a teenager like her. And when so many people participate in that activity, and all role are come and they play right now in a different way, digital. So because ika one
Thank you, sir.
Emma give their work home when in the line or the Zaka Kachuna Chiginary on back give their work.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Darling,
We appreciate you, sir.
Malebe major bitego,
God we provide.
True talk.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Daddy. Thank you.
So,
Sister, Ngwarika, I hear wine man nada.
Yes.
Yes.
And we manage tomorrow. Your eri bedim ke wuri.
And I don't know.
I want to until a mecha.
Okay, I know. The people who are online, do you want to donate? Let us know how many people are still interested, because all our hosts have been up all day. So we want the money, we want you to be part of this, but this is not the place to just sit around not doing anything.
Right.
If everybody watching, if nobody wants to donate, we can call it a day here.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody who wants to donate, come up as soon as possible. Everybody is tired. We want you to participate. And even it doesn't end today. Feel free to call us any day, anytime, and make your donation, please. Yeah. So we are waiting for people to raise their hand. In the next 2 minutes, if nobody raised their hand, we close, but we are not closing for you not to donate at all. Call us, we will send you the information for you to donate, please.
Madam Bridget, thank you very much. Let me also inform you people that we have been kicking away a lot of hackers here.
Yes.
From the beginning, they have been coming in, but the only thing they can do is to write comment. And that comment, what we do is to just, when they write it, we block them and they report them to Zoom. So they cannot come back with that name again. They have to register and come in with a different name. So we have been battling with them, but it doesn't affect the at all. Only the messages.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
I want to put on the Buru. We so much appreciate that you are still here, even though it's your sleeping time.
Yeah, sleeping time, the late time.
Oh, yeah.
Adam Senior Boya.
I start.
At the count of 3.
It's a good voice.
1, 2, 3.
Mazi Simon
Okay,
thank you.
Maybe I got good too. What is that too, right?
One for Adam, one for Simon.
Yeah, so after 2 minutes, if nobody is coming up, they can call us any day, anytime, and then we send them information and they donate. The donation end today.
Is ongoing.
And our
Somebody-
contact information is on the flyer we are circulating, all
Yeah.
the phone numbers.
And Samuel Iba have it online to circulate it, so you can go on his page and get all the information you need to still donate. So wait, what time is it?
7:30.
Another 2 minutes. While we are giving them 2 minutes, Mazi, tinyano music ụmụnwaanyị ahụ anyị nyechakwara na gị. Tinye those sweet music. Chere ka m wepụta ka m sendara gị again. Mazi Austin, ọ na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu?
Oh, sweet mother.
Oh, sweet mother. Today I was sweet mother.
Sweet mother.
Oh, gospel music.
I think he said he will sign up and leave us with Mazi Simon.
He can't leave us.
Mr. Enwalo, I don't know whether you people have announced this one. Mazi Chidozie Onyemelukwe.
I don't know that.
Support
Hampshire,
women.
500.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Chidozie Onyemelukwe.
Yes.
Phone number
line.
your dear bang. Phone number your dear bang.
Yeah.
Email. Yeah. I think no phone number. I don't quite hear.
I think none of our previous one. New Hampshire's not that New Hampshire coordinator.
Yes, New Hampshire coordinator. His phone
Okay.
number is there, though. His phone number is there.
Okay.
Okay.
Jocelyn.
404 579 and 4294.
There are a lot of donations on this line. Oh.
Thank you. That donations on the line?
Yeah.
It's easier. It's easier to get it now than wine.
Yeah.
That letter. But right now, let's get whatever we can get.
That's the one who says $300.
Who?